Go ahead and start calling now because we only got 2 hours. I know some of these stories we might need a whole nother show for. But right now, call in 478-569-6474. It's right over. Yeah, it's right over your head. 478 569-6474. Call me now. Tell me your story. In the meantime, I played the Tevin Campbell just because that's how things used to get started. And of course, relationships don't really go like that anymore. Can we talk? Exists, but it doesn't. Okay. Por ejemplo, or for example, when you go into the stage of actually talking, the real question is, what is dating? Okay, that's where I think a lot of people get mixed up. That's where a lot of problems come in at. What actually is dating? Now, what we know as a date is two people get together. Sometimes they meet. Traditionally, somebody goes to pick somebody up, the man, traditionally, I guess. And non-traditionally, women do go and pick up men. You know, if however many, I don't think that's going to be the first date, but however. But what does that entail as far as I'm dating this person? Off rip, I think people get confused as though, am I supposed to be loyal to somebody I'm dating? Or if I'm dating, is it just that it's not a relationship and we actually can continue to live our lives as though we were before we met, as far as maybe I'm seeing somebody else anyway, or maybe not seeing somebody else, but dating somebody else. I may go out with this person, may go out with that person. How it becomes a ball of confusion when, you know, well, hey, I'm going out with this person this night and this and other. Are you that open? Are you that blunt with the conversation as far as to say, hey, I'm dating somebody else right now. You know, I don't mind going out with you. In which I think that's what a lot of relationships should start at. I've been in dating situations and I've had, you know, a situation that I wish could have worked out. That didn't, you know, this was way before. And I've also been married and trying to date while married, of course, my wife, but, you know, as far as just to, you know, just to make sure you maintain that base as far as the relationship is concerned. So I want to read something real quick. And a lot of you that follow me, the letter U don't know Dante, at the letter U don't know Dante. A lot of you follow me, and I've been posting all day, just different things that I've seen and gotten back, and been getting a lot of good feedback from a lot of these people. One of my posts today was, of course, just a simple question: how hard is it to date in Atlanta? Someone said it's damn near impossible to date in Atlanta. Main reason is females these days don't require dates, whatever that means. Females these days don't require dates to be courted. For a guy, I think that's supposed to be, it's easy for a guy to show serious interest in them before they give it all up. And that fucks it up for the women who do desire those things. Now, as far as those things we're talking about, we're still talking about dates. Basically, she's saying most women don't even require dates. Not sure what that means, but I'm going to get some real feedback in a second, because I've never heard of that from a woman, saying that they don't want to be dated or courted or this, that, and other. Most men probably could skip that whole part. But since, you know, we're talking about dating, I've never heard a woman say most women don't even require dates nowadays. Now, is that because they're not seriously trying to date somebody? Or is it because, they know exactly what they want as far as the relationship is concerned? One more thing I want to read was I posted something saying, if you see a woman that has everything going for herself and you're not ready to add value to her life, just admire her from afar. Please don't interrupt her greatness. Now, how many men out there, and fellas, please don't leave me hanging today because I feel like I'm about to get jumped already. But don't leave me hanging today, fellas. How many of y'all know you meet somebody, she got it going on, and you just end up saying, hey, you know what? I'm not what you're looking for. How many of you can do that? You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, okay, this may have potential, but you really going to be wasting this lady's time. It's some men out there that they really respect, what she got going on. And no, he don't bring much to the table. He may be blunt, but there's a lot of men that, make it bad for brothers like me that, waste people's time. Now, what she said was, I dated / fucked a rich man who was mad I didn't allow him to make that decision if he wants to be with me. Because I fell back off of him, I told him I can't match you right now or bring anything to the table. Now, again, that's coming from a woman's perspective, which, I get a lot, but I rarely hear things like that. Where as far as a woman is seeing that a man has, more going on and more stability and more, more to offer than she does. So she felt like she needed to fall back. Okay, please, fellas, help me out, because I know some of y'all done lived this. Call in, talk. The phone line is wide open.
You know how we do it, player. Yeah, doing it big right now on Instant Radio.
I didn't say that, but
I believe this is terrible.
Enter Raven.
Yuck.
You gotta drink
These
none of
people drink anything
you
around
gotta drink
here.
none of my apple juice.
Dante drinks anything.
I ain't drink none of this crap. I didn't listen. I just go in the store. I just went in the store and grabbed something.
Yeah.
Right.
Clearly.
Don't nobody pull nothing away.
Clearly.
It's apple juice. So
Pear juice.
as this cup goes lower, I'll make sure y'all pour that in there. Back to what I was saying though. Welcome, Raven.
Hi, Dante. Did you miss me?
I did every week. You know that.
Good.
I know we usually get a little small talk in. First of all, Drake and Meek. Okay.
Oh, Drake. Oh,
Drake.
Gosh. Drake. I'm
Back to back.
But Drake is like going in.
Yeah, back to back. Meek still ain't said that. He just touring. He just on his girl tour.
He's opening.
He just on his girl tour.
Opening for her.
He's on his girl tour, not a world tour. He's on his girl tour.
Yeah.
But yeah, they still tour. I think they're in Detroit tonight. Yeah. We got Detroit in the house. You ain't got no mic. Nobody hear that. Detroit versus everybody. Detroit versus everybody. Okay, well, that was that. What else happened? Birdman with the little boy. You seen that picture?
Yeah,
they
with the KY.
They photoshopped everything. They put the KY in the picture with the condom on the ground. People didn't see the condom on the floor. You gotta look at the picture. Yeah, you gotta look at it again. Birdman, you can't put yourself in them type of situations, brother. I'm sorry. Not you. You of all people.
You, dog.
You of all people. Don't even be in no sauna, nobody's spa, nothing.
Right.
Nobody with no towel.
With no boy.
Right, boy. What else happened? The guy that got shot by the police officer. Again,
No, it's
we
just
would be
so many. Who? When? Like.
The guy that got pulled over about his tag and whatnot, and the police officer, in Cincinnati, the police officer shot him in the head. and through the car. He reached.
Did what?
It was. I mean, you got to see the video that's out. You know, he stopped the guy, kept asking him for his license. He wouldn't produce his license. He was like, "Why you pull me over?" You know, he was like, "Yeah, for my for your tag or this, then or your front tag, blah blah blah." Long story short, you know, he motioned to say, "Why don't you take your seatbelt off?" He tried to open the guy's car door. The guy, pulled his car like, "What you doing?" Pulled his car door too. You know what I'm saying? Ensued. I wouldn't even call it a struggle. If you watch the video, I wouldn't even call it a struggle. I mean, the police officer been indicted for murder. So, people that actually looked at it, the prosecutor or whatever up there, he was like, this is senseless, didn't have to happen like this. So they charged the officer with murder.
But he hasn't been charged.
No, he been charged.
Oh.
Yeah, he been indicted.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was quick.
Finally.
Yeah, it was quick. They wanted to do that quick before anybody just wanted to do any riots or whatever the case. They said, we got to get this done right now. So,
and he just reached in the window and shot him in the head?
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. I mean, he right there. You got to think he reached for his gun as soon as he said the guy tried to pull off on him.
It doesn't matter if he tried to pull off.
Well, when you watch the video, you see, he pulled the car door too, and then he automatically reached for his gun. As soon as he pulled the car door too, he automatically reached for his gun. Shot him in the head. The guy, I guess, reflex, stepped on the gas. He ended up crashing a couple yards away. Then by that time, another officer there, they looking and, he dead.
That is terrible.
Yeah, so. Yeah.
We
again.
haven't been here since the Sandra.
Yeah.
Listen to Sandra Blade.
Yeah, Bland. Yeah. Yeah, with that, like you said, I mean, I think we started to talk about it last week and we didn't. About her, yeah, they took the picture with her laying down and.
Yeah, but now they have the video footage of her being booked.
Supposedly.
If it's her.
Supposedly that's her.
Right.
And they looking at like, okay, well, she can't look that big in this jumpsuit if she's this little.
Right.
And every other picture she has, she's, got a small frame, but this look like big. This look like Big Shirley. Yeah, this look like Big Shirley, you know what I'm saying? And then, she got a small frame, but they saying that this is her being booked. So, it's a cover up is in effect.
And whoever it is. I seen on Facebook.
Yeah,
it's everywhere. You can probably look on World Star.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
Of course, we can't hear you.
And whoever.
We can't hear you.
And whoever the girl is, she definitely has a gag order, so she'll never be able to tell.
Right. But basically, the police department released this video saying that this is her. She was alive when she was booked.
But this is what I'm saying. Why not release it as soon as it happened? Like soon, you know what I'm saying? Like soon as everybody was saying, "Oh, she was dead in the picture." Y'all had to find somebody that looked like the lady.
Oh yeah, they don't have to.
Do all that right.
Yeah, they like okay, and action.
And action.
And action. They brought Big Shirley in there. It was like make sure her hair nappy, make sure her this and all that. She tried to. Yeah, they tried.
Yeah, there you go.
Very slim woman. There it is.
DA released the video.
Let's see.
There was another angle that I saw initially.
It was her getting pat down and walking into this when she taking her mug shot.
I don't know. Was that her just walked by the screen? No.
It's funny too because the inmates just walking around.
2249.
Oh, they got audio too?
And then they said she made like a
So it was
20-minute
unusual.
phone call or something.
Of the bathroom,
Yeah.
and she will be dressed in her orange jumpsuit.
Well, somebody would know that, right?
The employee now
Whoever
will
she
put her
talks to.
mattress pad and her blanket, all the things that she's gonna have
Hey,
to have
that's
in
not
her
her.
jail cell.
But she was tall.
They're now gonna get a bag. This is where she's
She
going
was
to change
tall.
out of her
If you
street
look at her
clothes.
getting out of her car, she
into,
is tall. So that could possibly
Very
be
crazy
her. I'm not
speculation
saying
that
it's
Waller
not.
County Jail.
It
is
could
using
be her.
Inmate photos
You're right.
are taken
It
in
could
street
be her.
clothes.
I don't know.
And such.
Basically,
So
the
it's a-
world is saying it's not her.
I believe
They should've handled
that
it different.
it could
That's
be
not
her,
true.
but
In fact, that gentleman
it could
silver
just as
lighted
much not
in
be
the
her.
bag. her
It's
orange,
not hard to find somebody
very
to
crazy
play that
speculation.
role.
And then right there you just saw, just had a far wall there now. So we can. Okay.
Well, they saying that she was in the military. She went, you know
Now
what
the
I'm
Waller
saying?
County Jail employee, now he's putting her mattress
Posture
pad
and this, that, and the
her
other.
blanket, all the things that she will need.
So
She's
is
going to
that
have to
dress
have
on her
in her
head?
jail cell.
I can't really tell.
Again, this is the booking desk area. It's kind of the central area of the Waller County Jail. I know most of y'all have already toured the jail.
As many times I done been to jail, I ain't never dressed out.
We'll just let this run here because in
I
about
I did.
As many
Yeah,
times
she
I-
looked darker. But it could be a video. I don't know.
That lady does have, that is her.
at about
That's her.
23.
That's
Okay,
her.
so now she is now
That
being
is
placed
her.
into a holding cell. So the holding cell is actually, you'll see more video later.
But
from
they
a
said
different
that lady
angle. In
killed
fact,
herself.
You can see the other
She
holding
didn't
cell.
look like she was
So the
upset.
holding cell is actually, you'll see more video later from a different angle. In fact,
Yeah, the
Right,
video-
that's
See
because
the
it's
other
been
camera?
edited.
Like that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camera
officer
30.
has done that same walk several
you
times.
can see it in the
Video been
shot.
spliced.
This is
and
camera
nice.
30 right here.
And
So
remade.
we'll show you footage from that camera.
And
then we'll
voila.
show you going into the holding cell.
Magic.
Yeah, put that out.
Yeah, and about at 23. Okay, so now she is now being placed into a holding cell.
Well,
So
you
the
gonna have to
holding
let
cell is
CNN
actually-
do
You'll
that,
see
Jack.
more video later from a different angle. In fact, you can see the other
Yeah.
camera.
Look, I'm about to say, oh Lord.
You gotta let CNN do that.
Where do we stand at as far as, we saw the news conference
Who
from a
did she
couple of days
call,
ago
though?
with the,
shot, and there's this kind of stream online, social
which
media.
you're looking at
avenues.
right now, by the way. This is where she's seated
It's
to
supposed to be
get
her
that
actually
much on.
taking the pictures that
So there's been a
saying.
lot of talk on social media, a lot of people questioning whether or not Sandra Bland
he
was
lying.
even alive when her mugshot was taken, and that has kind of gone on for several days now. And county officials say that that's one of the reasons why they're releasing these videos now, Brooke.
And ain't nobody buying
Where
it.
do we stand at as far as, we saw the news conference from a couple of days ago with those,
Sorry, you saying something? We couldn't hear you.
Yeah, we still can't.
Somebody here
She
talking?
was, she was actually saying that her bail was $5,000, which is only,
500.
Yeah.
which is only $500. So why didn't anybody pay her bill during those 3
Maybe
days
some
that she
nobody
was in
had
there?
$500. $500 ain't just chump change to a lot of people.
She going
Like,
somewhere to
if
get a
she
job.
ain't had $500 to get herself out,
Yeah, she was going down there
what
to get a
make you
job.
think- right? Like
So-
people just ain't having $500.
And hadn't she just gotten there that day?
Yeah. She had just got down there when she She had just got down there and got stopped. So, that's our news. That's our portion of the news from Dante and Raven. But back to the topic
I
as
don't
far
like
as
this new angle that Jack got going on this camera, but I'll take it.
no, you don't like
I
that.
like the front angle.
Well, if you had a guess, I was
I like the
they
front
told me that
too.
you have a guess, that means he'll be over the head. That's why I left it right there.
Instinct Radio. Who's this?
One and only King Keno. What a bit.
What's going on, Keno?
Hi, Keno.
Hey man, all is well, all is well. What's up, Raven?
Keno, did you call to talk about our topic since you have a girlfriend now?
Oh,
Y'all talked about, thanks sir.
oh,
Y'all talk, hello?
yeah.
You can give us some tips.
What, Sandra Bland or y'all talking about this
No.
dating joint?
We're talking about
yeah,
dating.
we're talking about the dating
Yeah.
since you
You know
you
what?
were successful in Atlanta dating.
All I can say about Atlanta, I mean, there's a lot I can say.
But you should say something good, right?
Say it again?
But you should now be able to say something good since you have a girlfriend now. So tell us how
I mean,
that happened.
I can say something good now, but my lady not even from Atlanta, so. You know,
That don't mean, does she live in Atlanta?
she lives here currently.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's dating in Atlanta.
Well, dating in Atlanta, when you dating primarily black women,
Go
I
there.
hate to say,
Say it. Say it.
I'm gonna say it, man. I hate to say, when you dating primarily black women, I've already dated, my sisters, my entire time. But
Which is
the
right.
entitlement
Say it.
bad attitudes. You know, it's just really disheartening.
But what do you guys? I don't understand. Wait,
I don't think
I'm
that's
so
correct.
confused
Wait.
That's not
because
correct.
Okay,
entitlement.
wait. Hold on, Keno. Before you don't get nervous. I got two other. Listen, I got two other guests in the studio.
Can you tell your girlfriend
besides
to call
Raven.
too? Because I'm sure she would disagree.
Okay, no,
We asking people's experience. This was his experience dating, trying to date.
He's saying every woman that
He
he's
said
dealt
black
with,
women.
and he said black women.
Right.
He's saying that every black woman
And you clapping,
is the
so-
same. That is not correct.
But my question
I misunderstood what he was
is
saying.
his experience, or is it because it sounds?
Okay,
So that's your
so
experience.
I'm saying, with you dating, what do you like? I don't understand.
Can I have an
What do you-
example?
Yeah.
I need
give me an
examples because a lot of times it
Yeah.
just sounds very blanket, like
Yeah.
blanket statements that every man makes or that you hear all the time. So an example of an entitlement issue. I need an example. Do you have an
Can
example?
you hear that, Keno?
Is that the one she's still around for the mouth on the mic?
Yeah.
Do you have an example?
If you couldn't hear, did you hear that?
No, I did.
Do you
Oh.
have they want to know? They want an example.
Do
of
you
what
have
it
an
is you're
example
talking
of the
about.
women that you are talking about that you say have entitlement issues? Because when you said it, you addressed it as all black women have these issues, and that is not correct. It's just the women.
Not
You
all,
should have.
because your
You
current
should have
girlfriend is
stated
black,
it.
right?
You should have stated it.
He can't say that
He
because
said
his
the
girlfriend is
majority.
black.
He said the
No, he
majority.
said all. He said all
No,
black
no.
women. So you need to address
You
it
definitely
as the
said black
women
women.
that you have dated have those issues, because every black woman is not the same.
Keno, they finna get on. They finna
Kinda.
get you.
They are kind of Keno. I'm with you. Go ahead.
So why don't you? So why don't you date a white girl, Keno?
I'm trying to. I've
So
been
why
trying to
don't
get a
you-
white girl
why
though.
aren't
You know
dating
that.
a white girl?
I've been looking for a white girl. Go ahead.
The only reason why I haven't dated a white female is because
They
if
like
I dated
money.
a white chick, she would have to be so bad that even a black chick should be like, damn, that's a bad white girl.
Boo.
So I
That's
had to
shallow.
really come across a white chick that should be like
That's
that.
very shallow, and that's probably why your experiences with the black women have been like they've been, because that answer was shallow.
Keno, you're right though.
Not shallow at
You,
all.
Yeah,
you're
it
right
was
though.
very shallow.
No black man wants to date a white woman that everybody ain't gonna actually look at.
Nah, she gotta be.
She got to be. You
No,
know.
Jack.
but actually,
You had a white girlfriend.
statistic-wise, black men date white women that are big, like whales.
Yes.
And when a black woman gets with a white guy, then
And
he's
he-
fit and he's
exactly.
together and fine.
That's true.
So
And I just seen
statistically,
that on Instagram. I just seen a post about that.
statistically,
Black men
black
get these
men
big
get the
white
big, fat,
whale
wobbly white
trailer
women.
park.
Exactly.
They don't have to be big.
Normally they do.
Well, when you're talking about
And they look old and big
Okay.
quick. They might be 30 years
What-
old.
what
Unless
he's
it's an
saying-
athlete or a celebrity or
They can
somebody
keep
just
their wife
regular,
up.
they get them because
They're
potentially,
white.
I'm sorry, just white, but they have lower standards and they let you all do what you want to do. So you don't like a challenge.
That's what you love, right?
Yeah,
Perfect.
you want somebody without exactly. You want a Dumbo. Then you go get a Dumbo.
Dumbo, what her ears
No,
got to do
black
with
women
this?
can.
No, it's
so-
not about keep you happy,
what her ears got
but
to
you
do
don't
with
want a
anything?
challenge, and
Let
that's
me mic up over
cowardly.
here.
You don't want a challenge, and
You
it's
heard
cowardly.
me, Keno? What her
It's
ears got to do
cowardly
with
to
anything?
not want a challenge. You don't want to be challenged. If you're not being stretched and challenged, you're not
Okay.
growing.
Thanks for calling with your stupid answer.
Yes.
Don't be talking about our guests like that.
Enough. You don't need
No,
to stress at
I
work.
don't have to stress you.
Hold on, everybody can't talk at the same time. Hold, hold, hold,
Challenge
hold.
doesn't have to be stressful. But if you're with someone that's not challenging you and helping you to grow, if you're not growing, you're dying. So if you're not being challenged and you just sitting around shooting the shit,
And this from the lady who didn't want to mic
What about
it
the
first.
self-motivated black men though? The men that are already self-motivated, they don't need somebody to give them the extra push because they
No,
give
you
it to
always
themselves.
did.
Like Jack is a self-motivated black man.
I'm self-motivated, and I still, when I get with a partner, then they all have, they have to be self-motivating, and I'm not perfect, so that means that they can help me in some areas of my life, which means I'm gonna be challenged at some point, and I'm not gonna be scared by it or run or mad, and now I gotta go get a white guy just because it's easy. Y'all like easy.
So a white woman won't challenge a black man?
No, they do not.
Okay.
Some will.
And they're gonna take your hand with as soon as you go broke, they're gonna be gone.
So Kim Kardashian don't count. She'll count as a white woman.
How she challenge?
Right? How is she challenging?
But how does she?
She
She
gives him a
don't
lot of
challenge.
extra stress.
Who?
You said stress.
She gives Kanye
She
stress.
made him better. You want to get into
Oh,
the fashion industry?
Kim
Are you
Kardashian.
serious? First off, he was
She
already
put him on a
doing
bigger
that.
stage.
No.
She put him on a bigger stage.
Are
than
you
he was.
serious?
I'm serious.
No, you're not.
She just put him on a
That's
different
like
stage.
saying Jay-Z and Beyonce were better off separate than they are together. They made it something way bigger than
They
each one of
made
the
each other
individuals.
equally better.
Okay, I feel the same
She
way.
didn't make Kanye better.
Kanye West
Oh,
and
no.
her individually weren't in the media as much as they are together.
So what
Right,
did she
but
bring
they-
to
she-
the table?
but
A
she didn't
sex
make
tape?
him better.
She brought the sex
She
tape?
brought fan base.
But what I'm saying
She brought
is she
a
didn't
different
make
fan base
him
than what he
better. They
already
made
had.
each other
We
better.
all over the
Kanye
place.
didn't have a fan
Right.
base?
He had
We
a
weren't
fan base.
listening to
His
Kanye
fan-
before
his
she
fan
got
base-
on TV?
Yes, we were listening to Kanye, but were we watching Kanye?
Yes.
It's a different type of fan base. Kanye wasn't even in the, it wasn't even in the media as far as visuals as much.
What Kanye you talking about? I'm talking about
Talking
Kanye
about
West.
Talking about Kanye West.
We're
As
not
far as
talking
white
about the
media
same
goes,
Kanye.
because it's different when you talk about
He
black
was-
media.
He
and
was
white
in the
media.
media because he always controversial and got something ignorant to say. So he's been in the media.
Okay, I can agree with you that he's been in the media, but not as much as he has been when
No,
Kanye-
he's
when
not
Kim
as
came
much
around.
in the media now that she is because her and Kate and everybody else in the media. So he's not
But
in
they
the
bring
media
him
as
around
much as he used to.
everything. They bring him around everything.
Why you keep
Ain't
saying they bring him
ain't no
around?
Kate.
That they're
She
doing.
brought-
No, I'm saying everything
she
that
brought-
they're doing. They had their own enterprise completely separate.
Ain't no
from
brood,
Kanye
bitch.
West.
But what was the enterprise?
It was
Name
media.
them.
It was
Name,
media.
but
It's
name
entertainment.
what their
I hear it.
enterprise is. What did they
Okay,
bring to
for
the
instance,
table?
all right, they had their own shops or whatever the case may be. That Kim
Was
and
Dash?
They had Dash.
They had
They had
Dash is
Dash.
nothing.
And they
their
had sex
TV show
tapes.
and their TV show.
What? Okay. So
But
what
Dash,
is
you
that?
can't count Dash. Dash don't even count.
You
can
Dash.
count
So,
Dash.
you can count
Hey,
it.
you saying
can count
Kim
So what are we
Big
talking
up
about here?
If you
anybody.
gonna count
Big up
Dash, you gonna
Kris
count
Jenner.
Press.
If you gonna big up anybody,
She
let
a
it be
star.
Kris
Like,
Jenner.
that
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like he got acknowledged for all the wrong reasons anyway. He ain't do nothing special.
So what are we talking about again?
I don't
What-
know.
what-
The challenge. The
Kanye
challenge.
We're talking about
She said
she's saying that
white
black
women
people
don't challenge
Oh, white
black
women
men.
don't challenge
That's
black
not
men.
a good example.
This
Kanye
is not
and
at
Kim.
all.
And first
Bad
off,
example.
I was saying that
That-
they
Kim ain't
both
even-
were better together than they were separate.
No.
That's all.
Let's talk about. Let's bring it down to this scale. We can't talk about them because they got a lot of money. So that's not even. Let's bring it down to
Normal.
normal, regular people.
Average.
Right.
Right. And most of the time, when y'all go find y'all white women, it do be fat, trailer, trash women, white women. Unless.
Let me pull up some pictures of my ex-white women.
Unless you can. I thought you said you didn't have a white woman.
No,
Now
not a
she woman,
girlfriend. Hold
okay.
on, what are we talking about again?
But anyway.
We talking about just messing with a
Unless-
girlfriend.
no,
I did have a white girlfriend before.
Hey, Jack.
I was like 20.
Oh, God.
Now who you talking about?
Last year. Like,
No, I
anyway, so what she look like now? I bet she look a mess.
She changed.
White women don't age
And
like
so
that.
let me give you an
Hold on.
example.
Right.
I
I wanna-
have two uncles,
I wanna drink
and
this.
both of them date white women. And guess what? They cannot even compare to the women in our family. And I'm gonna be honest, they're basically like trailer trash. Both of their wives.
All of my
And I'm
cousins.
telling you,
I'm glad
All
you-
of my
I'm-
cousins.
I'm glad you're not on camera.
All
You're not
of
on
my
camera, so
cousins.
don't nobody know. No, you won't.
No, y'all don't understand. My family's from Pittsburgh. All of my cousins, if my aunts and uncles, they still live in Pittsburgh, their children have kids by white people. So every last one of my boy cousins, baby mamas look like trailer trash.
And y'all heard it right here on Instinct Radio.
Y'all
Raven
heard it,
said.
and I don't care.
No.
Except one of them.
Yo,
Is she okay?
I heard them white women in Pittsburgh, like, they go, though. They built to go.
They do what?
Go ahead.
What they do?
I'm listening.
What did they do?
But
They
okay,
just
since we're
to
talking
go
about the trailer trash,
to the
like
trailer
you said,
park.
what about what white women? What examples do you have of white women actually building a black man up and sticking by his side and staying with him? Do we have any examples?
Everybody watches.
I ain't
Real
talking about
life.
a TV
It's about
show.
real
I
life.
ain't talking about
Real
a TV
life,
show.
exactly. A
Listen.
real life example.
All right, listen.
Y'all ain't got
Yeah.
no
Tiger
money.
Woods example.
Sierra and Russell Wilson.
No,
But he's famous too.
Oh, he white.
Okay,
What
you
did
know
his
who I
wife
can
do?
give an example
He cheated
to?
on his wife.
His wife was a nanny for another wealthy family and took half the money. That's what they're looking to do with you all.
If he
I'd
ain't
like
cheat
you to
on her,
know
then she
that.
wouldn't.
And let me
That's
tell
what
you
they
something.
was.
Who are
You
y'all
talking about
talking
Tiger
about?
Woods?
Yeah, she seemed like she was pretty content in helping him out. Well, as far as supporting him, just supporting him.
Doing
You know
what?
I'm saying?
Support
Well,
her.
that not taking his money. If that's
She
all
did.
it is.
She didn't have. She
But
didn't
she-
have a
I'm saying
reason
until-
legally to take his money.
Until he did what he did.
Exactly.
And
Now
he
she
admitted
has
to
a
doing
reason.
it. Then
Oh, this
she
is
had
my
a
ex.
reason.
But what?
But how's that so much different from a black woman? Because I know so many black women that
She
be quick to
fine.
throw a nigga under the bus.
She is not fine.
What?
She looked
'Cause this
like.
is what
And take
happens.
his money,
I ain't say she was.
have
she
his
all right.
kids, take the
Let me
kids'
say,
money.
this is what happens.
I want to see.
A black
She
man.
okay.
A black man.
Put
He's
it up there,
broke.
Jack.
He's trying to
Jack.
build himself up.
Hold on, wait.
He with
That first
Taekwondo.
picture
And it was
a good
20 years
picture,
ago.
But that first
He
picture
with
was a good
Taekwondo
picture.
42 now.
to
I'm just saying,
Keisha.
don't show the
Hold
first
on.
picture.
He
The
gets
first
the
picture,
money.
she looked like a.
Then he gets
I
with
mean,
Sally and
alien.
Susie. Then when Susie takes all his money, then he calls Taekwondo and Keisha back.
Exactly.
Because now he's broke
Do
again.
y'all watch
And that's
Power?
your cycle.
Do y'all watch Power?
That is your cycle. That
Do
is
y'all
your
watch
minute.
Power?
Y'all just said
Because
refer to real
somehow-
life.
Do y'all watch
I was
Power?
gonna bring it
Somehow
up.
y'all feel like y'all have
Ellen?
a
So
right.
Angela
not
said
white.
it said this. Angela, okay, she ain't black,
She Latino though.
But she not
it's
black.
specific that she's Latino.
but she ain't black. And
But you talking about
Tasha,
black, white,
and
black men,
Tasha-
white women, not black men,
and
Latino women, or
Tasha is the
Asian
one he
women, or
always
whatever,
run
right?
back to. He always run back to. And if it was a white woman, it'd be worse than Angela.
No,
She
no.
would've been
Empire.
got
We're not gonna talk about movies now.
Listen,
we're not finna sit and talk about
Empire
movies.
is the
Not
perfect
Empire.
example because the white girl, she down for him, and
'Cause
she
of the
trying to
money,
get this.
well,
She
he-
trying to get that money. They
Right.
trying to get that money, and they doing what it take to get that money.
Okay. And
See,
not
you watch
every-
stuff like, I mean, you want to go, you watch stuff like House of Cards where you see the white woman and the black man, the white man doing whatever it take to get it
But
done.
let's talk about real life. We have enough.
Right, we can't talk about
examples
movies.
in-
Well,
we have
don't
enough
start-
Well, give us
examples
an
in real
example.
I'll
life.
give you one example of real life. Charlie Wilson and his wife. She is a white lady. No, but that
It's
that
real life.
is real life though.
I mean, how else we gonna know the example? We ain't talking about the people that's in the media.
But you
let
might
me
have
just-
an uncle or
let me
sister
just say
cousin,
this.
but you don't.
My last chick, we didn't go together, but we dated. She was there for me.
That doesn't count.
Well, let me
Right.
just say this
You
about
ain't
Charlie
wifing?
Wilson. and
Dating.
his wife.
We
It does
dated, though. I
count.
mean, I don't-
dating.
I don't
It's
watch-
dating.
Every time I mention
I
that
haven't-
girl, you be like, that was not my girlfriend. That was not my
That's
girlfriend.
right.
No,
I
no,
said
no, no.
dating.
We dating.
Dating is what. See, that's a whole nother topic. Dating or smashing, because this is pretty much.
We
what
dated
it
for
is.
like 12 years.
You dated.
They were together. Like,
Okay.
That's a
Listen.
whole nother topic right there.
Listen.
dating for 12 years.
Before
Okay,
everybody-
15
We've
years.
gotten off of dating in Atlanta.
Before
Right,
everybody
okay.
came in studio, I was saying that people get it confused as far as what dating is.
Uh-huh.
So what is dating? What is dating?
Right.
I don't
Because-
know because you can't date anymore because as soon as you start talking to somebody, they want you to be exclusive and don't want you to talk to nobody else. So it's like,
Who do that? Not
Okay, well, that's
everybody.
what
I
I'm saying.
don't
That
trust-
what this
Or
is that
they
what
don't
dating
really
is?
want-
We need to
Don't
set that
really
example.
know how
Black
I mean,
men,
that-
we do.
that's how people do me.
But how? What
They
is
try to lock
dating?
you.
then?
They how they do me too. They how they try to do
like,
me.
I'm saying like if I
Dating.
start dating and then you see me out with somebody else, but we're dating, like I'm
Right.
dating.
If you're
Wait your
open and
turn.
you meet a person, one is courting a person. So it's not about, okay, let me see how quickly I can get him or her in the bed, how quickly I can get a couple dollars
That's not-
from somebody.
that's not the
No,
goal?
it's getting to know you're going,
I hate
whether you're
Dante.
going to eat. Because I know men have an issue about, I guess women here in Atlanta are like I'm saying, literally hungry, like want to go out to eat just to go out to eat.
Literally
And
hungry.
take, yeah. So
I
just
know somebody.
take-
Yeah, I know somebody that
take
can
somebody-
eat.
Right, I mean, and
Me.
but
I know
But I
women
can
that can
take
what
eat.
you
myself
can
to
do,
eat,
take
too.
them to Starbucks or sit down, be creative. That's the thing. If you're
Ain't no-
not creative, if
It
you
ain't no
really
food
want
at
to
Starbucks.
get to
I don't
know.
want no biscuits. I mean,
Right, no, I've just had
muffin.
people, you know what I'm saying, tell me as far as women dating here, you know, they just want to go get something to eat. Okay, well, there
You
are
go
other
to a
things
strip
that
club.
you can do. Yeah, but if somebody's gonna court me, we can go to Starbucks. I think it's different things that you can do to sit out and talk to a person and kind of get to
So
know
wait.
them. You're not coming over my house after a week or 2 or 3 and all of this. Yeah, 2 or 3.
And
And
then
then 4.
some of
So
watching
dating is what? So you're
movies.
saying? So you're
You
saying
getting to know me and I'm getting
Ain't
to know
no
you.
Netflix.
And
Right.
until I am comfortable, because I ain't going to lay down with you until I am
Okay,
ready.
I understand some women are
So-
like that. So we're trying to see what the definition of dating is in this room, or what we're exactly talking about. You're saying it's a courtship
You're
before
courting
dating.
and
So
getting-
not. So
before
not.
sex.
So not.
It's the
So,
courtship.
Oh, so once you have sex,
let's
you-
be real. Let's be for real, because I feel like everybody being fake right now.
no, I want you know.
No,
I,
that's what dating
Like,
is.
I
Now,
feel
if
like
people
everybody
do
being
that
fake.
and
That's
not-
what
This
dating
is a real
should be.
show.
The relationship
And
that
we
I'm
gonna keep
in,
it
that's
real.
the course that we took, because you're not making me. I don't need you for no money. I eat every day, so I don't need you to take me to get nothing to eat.
Do you mind me asking how old you are?
I'm 37.
Okay, so you been like this all your life, or you just got like this in your 30s? You know, because I find it hard to believe that you just been like this your whole life.
20. I would say up till 25.
Okay.
That's when I started working at 25. Yeah, I'm younger. I started going out when I was almost like in the 8th grade. I didn't have sex though until I was in my later years of high school, and I would say that is primarily because I was raised with both of my parents, but I respected my dad enough. So therefore, I'm not just doing whatever, because my thoughts
But
were,
high school is still like
yeah, I mean,
early
it's
to have
early.
sex.
I was in the 11th grade. So that, I mean,
I was in the 12th, and I still feel like I could have waited. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Y'all
it
gonna make me
definitely
feel
should,
bad?
my kids.
Jack
are
ain't gonna
real.
make
That
me
is-
feel
that
bad.
is
Right.
early.
I was 9 or 10, bro.
Slap
We
hands.
good. I was 9 or 10.
But I will tell you about her, that is her personality now, because we have that conversation. But dating in Atlanta, sometimes when you meet somebody, when people aren't consistent. So for me,
Right.
if you're not consistent, like, okay, we talk for a day or two, and then you don't call, and I got to go back and call you, and then do all, you're not consistent.
Right.
So for me, I automatically shut down. So dating for me is we go out on some dates, see if I like you, see if you like me, and I still am able to date other people,
Right.
unless we have a conversation like, okay, are you dating other people? Are we gonna date separately? But the thing, like I said,
People
dating
have
in
that conversation?
Atlanta, dating in Atlanta, men are not consistent, and sometimes women are not either. So if the man is not consistent and does not show interest consistently in that woman, guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna move on to the next.
See, this is my thing. I'm never consistent. Cause if I don't like you, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna go. Like, bye. Like, I have like a problem. People always say like, what happened? Like, we went out, we thought we had a good time, and then you just didn't answer the
This the
phone
guy.
I moved on.
It's like,
They
oh, I
might
thought
see
you were.
me out with somebody else,
Oh, I
I'll be
thought you were
like-
done.
Wait though, y'all.
But this is like no sex or nothing like that, because
Right.
once I start having sex with a person,
That's your
it's like,
boyfriend.
that's my boyfriend. Like, whether you know it or not,
Yeah.
you're my
I had a girl
boyfriend.
say, you might not go with me, but I go with you. Yeah, I heard that.
Week 1 or week 2, then it's this unimplied. You haven't talked about
Well,
it.
no,
but
it's not week
then-
1 or week 2.
No,
it might
I'm not,
be
not
like
you. No, but I'm just saying
a
when
month
people
or
do.
two. But
People get and have sex.
I thought we been real on the show.
I'm saying a month is 4 weeks. Damn,
That's enough time.
Okay. I don't say it. No. You're right. I'm thinking a month or two. I'm thinking more about
I can actually
6,
see.
7
I'm thinking more about dates, not necessarily time.
Right.
So we don't went together. We've been together out 5-6 days out there a week. Shit, it don't count. You know what I'm saying? And we've been kicking for 4 months, but we only been out 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I be
Then I
on
probably
date.
went like, we've been dating for a month. I only been out with you 3
Then
times.
we
I don't
ain't
like
dating,
you
right.
no way.
Right.
Yeah,
It happens.
we-
It happens. But you
and
ain't like
then
me.
I like-
You ain't like me to that last date.
I like to see. I like to see the person I'm dating a lot. Like,
Right, that makes
I
sense.
like to see the person I'm dating a lot. So if we see each other 5 days a week for a month or 2, that's a lot. So
That's
you
definitely a
gonna
lot.
get it.
That's
Like,
definitely a lot. Yeah.
like I'm. It's,
We're
but
dating.
I never.
So
but I
dating
never
is when you
dated
Dating in
so
Atlanta here for me is an issue. Is because you don't know who gay and who not. You know some of the extra.
That's another show. Hold up, Nicole. That's
No, but that is this show. That's definitely this
another
show.
show.
That's why
Right.
I
That's a
didn't
big
date,
part of.
I didn't date anybody here. I ended up. I'm in a relationship now. We've been dating
With
for
an African.
a year. No.
Why you say that?
You gotta listen to the story. No, she is not.
No, we've been dating a year and a half, and I actually, it's too funny. I met him on Tinder.
It ain't funny.
It is funny.
Y'all are dating or y'all together?
We're together.
Okay.
We're in an exclusive relationship, and I met him on Tinder.
When did y'all
What is
decide to be
Tinder?
What's Tinder?
exclusive?
The dating
Did y'all have that
I
conversation?
don't know.
Oh, yeah,
ain't
no,
never
we
seen
had
no
the
Tinder.
conversation.
Y'all had the
We kinda
conversation,
bumped
like-
heads because, see, I didn't know what Tinder was, and he had gotten whatever Tinder was from some people he was around, and it was some white women who he found out about Tinder from.
They told me Tinder came from Grindr. That's what was I telling you that?
I, see, I never heard of Grindr.
Okay, so what happened
But-
with Tinder?
Grindr is the
So he
homosexual
thought it-
Tinder.
The who? Oh, the homosexual Tinder?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so he found out Tinder was where you find people and you hook up and have sex.
That's
I
it.
found out from a coworker, and she,
Is it an app for
she
that?
wasn't having. Is it app for
An
that?
app for
Oh
Tinder?
yes, the app for that.
You
It's an
on
app for
there?
that.
And you talking about you don't have sex with...
Who, me? No,
What's
I
up,
got
man?
on,
Right.
like I said, it was a
No,
coworker.
she's about to-
who
I'm
had
about to
gotten
get on it
had
right
gotten
now,
on, and I was just looking at hers, and I'm like, I don't want to do any online dating. Like, to me, I don't like the vibe of the men here. They're either pretentious and pump faking, and I'm used to guys from Detroit, so it's just a whole different, it's a whole different
I know
vibe.
a couple of Detroit.
So I got on, it was free. I'm looking, and she's like, you got to pick people. I'm hitting people to the left. I'm just being nosy. And actually, I saw him. I liked how he looked. I was actually reading the profile. He had gone to college. He graduated with an economics degree. Like, that to me matters. So I swiped to the right, and we ended up talking. But I could tell, even our first date, it was, a situation like, yeah, it's late, I mean, if you had invited me over such and such, a comment he made, and I was like, oh, well, I'm not, don't worry about it. I just kept on with the conversation, like, it's a man, he's gonna try.
So but is Tinder supposed to be for sex?
I didn't see that.
You didn't know. So he knew. He knew.
Had,
He's like, oh, he's gonna go
Because of
get
the white lady
Right.
that told
Yeah,
him.
the
So
white
he
lady.
lady told
So
him
when
that's
he-
And
what
the
he
he
white
went on a
ladies
date,
were talking around him like, oh yeah, you going there, and I hit a couple guys, and I such and such. It's that Sex in the City thing. They smash and go, and I mean, it's okay for their culture. It's
But you
not
thought
okay
it
for-
was like.
I thought sex
You thought it was like
Hold up.
Match.com. Right.
I thought it was Match
What's
and
the
eHarmony.
eHarmony
I thought that
dating
was
site.
part of it was.
Match.com dating
I've
site.
never been on
Tinder,
Match or eHarmony.
Tinder, Tag, Plenty of Fish. What's another one, Jay?
I've never been on that.
So that's another one,
I
Jack.
had never been on eHarmony.
It's a lot of women who get caught up like that.
No, she didn't know.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying it's a lot of women that get caught up like
One
that.
of my
People
coworkers
don't
who
know.
was celibate for 2 years was on it, so obviously her.
She had the wrong idea.
What is it
She just
again?
got lucky.
Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. We only got
So
an
do you
hour.
have to pay?
I need to be on.
No, it's free for women, probably.
No, I'm
That's
saying, do you
free.
have to
Everybody-
pay for
okay.
sex? Like,
So
is
the
it
sex
like-
is-
People
the sex
just
is free,
hooking up.
too.
It's a way to hook up with. Oh, okay, yeah.
It's-
She wanna
it's-
have sex. Oh, he want to have sex. Let's have sex. It's like
The
that.
sex, the
And
sex
that's
is
why-
free.
Yeah, and
I'm
they
just trying to
said
get that.
Tinder has like
not
a
like back
high
page.
incident of AIDS. So I
It
mean,
does? I'm sure it does.
Right,
I
right.
just heard
That's where the
all
AIDS people go. But anyway, let's go on with
The
the
AIDS
discussion.
people go there.
Yeah, but
Right.
so it was kind of a bit of a struggle because his initial, expectation was totally different from mine, and we're both aggressive. I'm a Leo, and so I just let him know up front from the beginning. If you looking to fuck somebody, then that's not me. We can stop talking. I'm fine with
So
that.
how long you waited?
How long did it? It was like 4 weeks.
Like 4 weeks.
It was 4 weeks, and I was seeing him consistently.
How many times?
How many
Up to
times
them
did
four,
I
up to them 4 weeks.
almost
She
every
she
day.
getting
When
to
I
that,
say
Jack.
literally,
Okay, I'm sorry.
it
No, we
was
ain't got but an hour
almost-
left.
It was almost every day, and he was the one calling, and what would you like to do, and let me take you out. I wasn't calling, hey, you want to go here and do this. He was courting me. So after that, we ended up, and it was funny because he didn't have like my real number. He didn't know. We had gone to the movies in a particular place, and I lived in the area. I didn't tell him that. I just told him I'll meet you there because I'm suspicious. I'm from Detroit, so I'm suspicious. So I had to make sure I was comfortable. So once I felt I was comfortable and like gave him some of the information of who I really was, then I knew I was comfortable. Then we moved forward.
So
But
do
I'm
y'all
a
be
very
having sex
suspicious
unprotected?
Wait a minute.
Now?
When you say how long they been dating now?
Did y'all get
No, we
tested
didn't
before?
start. Oh, yes, we did. We went right on Lawrenceville Highway before any of the, and we sure did. And we sat there and I asked, I was like, what's his results? She was like, I can't tell you, ma'am. I'm like, well, I need, what are your results? So we swapped our papers. Yes, ma'am.
I do that.
Yes. And we've gone. We up for renewal, but we've gone together each time.
Good.
Like to just be transparent.
That is wonderful.
And it's funny.
But hers was an easy dating in
It sure
Atlanta.
Huh?
Right.
Yours was easy dating in Atlanta.
But no,
Exactly.
I had been here almost 2 years. So, and not dating anybody. So to me, it was like, and I hadn't gone on.
So you were celibate for 2 years
I had gone
too.
on, like, not dating,
No.
but had gone on, I just go back home. You know what I'm saying? So one day not here. I just go back home till I knew they wasn't gay. But
Cause you knew it wasn't gay.
No, she said until. She said no. She said no. She
I
said
had went on a date with a guy here, so we weren't dating, but we had gone out.
I'm saying no.
And what
The
somebody
gay thing, period.
We went to, that's the issue. We went to Onyx. The first time we went out. So we went to Onyx. But I'm cool. I'm down to earth. I'm raw with it, but that's a strike. Then you were late, strike 2. Your ass had 2 strikes. We ain't even been nowhere. Yes, it's a strike that we
That
went
ain't
to
no
Onyx.
strike to me. I like going to
Yeah,
the
honestly.
well, you gotta know the female. Know if y'all.
Yeah, see, I didn't know
Vibing
that.
like
That
that.
was the first. That was the first. That's not a first date. That was.
Well, okay,
Exactly.
let
And
me
you
get this
relate-
call. Let me get this call in. Caller, you're on the air. You're live with Raven featuring Dante. Who's this?
What's going on, you guys? It's Elegant.
Elegant.
Ooh, that voice.
I know, right? It's
Hey,
our
Elegant.
resident sexpert. Let me. What's up, Elegant?
Hey, Dante tried to talk to me like that the other day on the phone.
Hey,
I
then
said, this is
like,
me.
it's just me. I'm like, yo, everybody go get this right now. Everybody get this week. Elegant. So, listen, me and you talked late last night, and you know I knew you was gonna call in, but you wrote something today, and I read it earlier. What you said as far first of all, I was gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do that in a minute, but. Today, when I posted about leaving the girl alone when you know that you're not up to par, so to speak, when you see, don't interrupt her greatness, you had a comment saying that you had a situation like that with a guy in which you decided to leave alone.
Yeah, so basically I had a boss-like guy, and I was not financially where I thought I
Was he
needed
white?
to be. Pardon me?
Was he white?
Nah, he black man. Black.
Don't act like you. Okay, go ahead.
No, he was black. So I felt like, he has everything going on for himself, and I was still grinding, and I couldn't really do it to the table, so I really fell back. And probably like 6 months later, he was like, yo, why you stop talking to me? I'm like, I wasn't financially stable. I have a whole bunch of shit going on, and I didn't think I was compatible for you. He was like, don't ever do that again, because you didn't allow me to decide if I wanted to be with you or not. So I didn't allow him to have his own personal decision.
But don't you think that once you tell somebody what's real, that they should get the option to decide?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's completely true, because there are people there's people that broke that are together. There's people that's grinding that's together. But I understand as an individual, you would like to make sure you're doing a proper need in the relationship. So, but he told me I should have let him decide for himself.
I'm with you. That's my situation. Because everybody know I'm broke. I mean, I wear rubber,
Financially struggling. That's all.
I wear rubber
broke.
bands on my wrists. Hopefully, like, money gonna fall out the sky one day, and I'm
You
gonna
had the Pine Wood watch?
You see, I don't have it.
Oh.
I don't have it. I had a wood watch on last week. I don't even have that. Yeah, it took. You realize how long I had it before I actually found a battery for it, before I could afford the battery for it, and still. But yeah, I mean, I don't have nothing to bring to the table. I got 2 things I can bring to the table.
Good sex and great conversation.
Good sex and great conversation. That's about it.
He told me.
Don't nobody want
like
that.
I was telling you too, someone might actually like that.
Don't nobody want that.
That for the moment.
Oprah might
What do you mean nobody wants that?
Oprah don't need no.
Oprah got Stedman.
Stedman might not be doing it.
I might have a heads up on
Money
Stedman.
don't mean everything. We all know that. Riches don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
But you
you're
guys
right.
can build something together.
You have aspirations. At least, hopefully, you bringing some aspirations.
Well, that's
some to the
that's
table.
I don't even have that.
Ooh, now see, that's
I don't have
Yeah, that's
no
a-
aspiration. I'm looking for somebody to take care of me for the rest of my life.
Man, you gonna find you a sugar mama.
Buy my clothes, iron
Accept.
them, wash them.
You
need a
find you
white
a
woman.
6-year-old
You need a
mom
Chinese.
from 55.
Listen,
You need them
Look,
toys
Asian.
that
I
Raven
will,
bought you. That's all.
I will clean up.
You need an Asian.
I will clean up. I've been doing that for a while.
That
I
don't
will
speak
clean
no
up,
English. They
and I
do
can
some
make
nails.
good drinks. So we can entertain company. That's about it.
One of the questions I did ask is it harder to date in Atlanta?
Yes,
I think yes and no. But then, like I was telling
yes and no.
I'd say the reason why.
Yeah, because we got an easy case in studio right now. We got somebody that had it easy.
Like that. I'm talking about.
On accident.
Right. She went on a sex site and
found her future husband.
And ended up finding, you know what I'm saying? They still together.
How long y'all been dating so far?
They see it's all different ways.
Right.
Was he from Atlanta?
Is he from Atlanta?
No, he's from the East Coast.
He's from the East Coast.
How long he been in
Whatever,
Atlanta?
that means North
He
Carolina.
ended up,
Right,
it's
it's
funny.
a-
He
What's
from,
the East
No,
Coast?
he's
he
not.
from North Carolina,
Right.
He's from
so.
the DMV area.
Oh.
That I don't
he
count.
came
I don't
back
count.
Right.
a month before me, so it was like
Oh.
two different places. We ended up. in
They
the
ended
same
up in
place.
Atlanta. But Elegance, you're not from Atlanta either. I mean, you're from up north. You're from the East Coast.
And I don't want to offend nobody that's from Atlanta. So
So
I'm
why
not
come to Atlanta? Like,
I'm
that's
not
what I don't
offended.
understand. I'm offended because I'm from Atlanta, and I feel like
their parties are fucked up.
the dudes here are not dudes
parties
from
are fucked up.
Atlanta.
No.
It's people that come here.
Right.
Like, it's not Atlanta
It's
dudes.
a melting pot
Right,
here.
it's not Atlanta dudes or the Atlanta girls. It's not that. Like, it's the people that come to
It's the
Atlanta.
paranoid people from the
Right.
Midwest.
That come to
Whatever.
Atlanta. All y'all came here.
Whatever.
It's the paranoid people from the Midwest.
That's what I'm saying. All y'all came here for whatever reason y'all came here. Business, whatever, but you're here and you stayed here. So you're
Hold on, Ellen.
Atlanta girl now. Like when people look at
You're
you,
a
they gonna
peach.
say you're an Atlanta girl now. Like,
peach.
oh, we don't like no Atlanta girls. When they say that, they're not talking about us. They're talking about y'all.
Well, I've been here for 20 years, so I'm
Okay.
Well, yeah,
considered
you're
an
an Atlanta girl,
Okay.
right?
And dating is still, it's very difficult. I was in a relationship, the person is not here anymore. So now it's like you have to start all over again with dating, and I'll be 41 this year. So for me, dating is difficult, and I have a low
I'm not gonna make it hard.
tolerance for
I don't
like
think dating is
bullshit.
difficult.
When I
I'm not gonna make it hard
automatically see
for
the
you.
signs, excuse me?
I'm not gonna make it hard for you.
Whatever, Dante. So when I automatically see the signs, then it's like I just cut it off. Like I
Right.
don't have to go through that, and I'm okay with being by myself. But you do have challenges because I feel like people are not consistent. So if he's not consistent, then I'm gonna shut down. And if I'm really not into him, then I'm probably not gonna. I'm gonna shut down. That's just my personality.
See, I hate being single.
Elegance.
Single is not for me.
Yeah.
How long were you here before I met you?
No, what are you talking about? We met as soon as I touched down.
When you touched down, right?
Yeah.
The guy you dated when you were here, when I knew that you was dating somebody, was he from Atlanta or was he an implant?
Nah, he's from New York.
That's the problem. There's so many other people from Atlanta.
Okay.
Just like you just said some good stuff, then you just said some good shit. Then that's the
I
I
problem.
actually dated
They
a guy
date
in
people from
Atlanta.
other places,
I
but
felt
while
like
they're in
he wasn't
Atlanta,
ready because there was so much pussy around.
Did you?
And I'm like keeping it 1,000. Like, it's so much going on in Atlanta. I'm not saying for people to be faithful. I done been unfaithful in a serious relationship in Atlanta. But I feel like that's just everywhere nowadays when it comes to dating. You got social media. You have, the whole Facebook. It's just different when it comes to dating now.
It is, and men are very.
It is completely different. Like, I love Atlanta. Don't front me. Like, I love it out here.
I know.
feel like a lot of people don't have their priorities right when it comes to this dating shit out
When
here.
it comes to
Most
dating,
guys
they
have to
don't.
be for girls, and it's vice versa for women too.
hey, let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think it's more difficult for women to date in Atlanta than men?
Of course.
You know what I think it is, because here's the other thing. So a plain Jane woman, a lot of men now are pretentious when it comes to the women.
Mhm.
Everybody got a big booty, they got long weave, their
Mhm.
bodies are this way, and a lot of guys, even guys that I know, that's what they like. Like, they want to
You're
see a
damn
girl
right.
with a big old booty, long
Not all
weave.
not all
I'm just
guys.
saying.
Yes, they do. It is,
No.
and then when they
No.
meet women who are genuinely just them and natural, they don't really understand it. They can't connect to that person. But younger girls, I give it up to them. They look great. You got a big old booty, all that shit. But that's what a lot of men like. They like the girl who is kind of like a trophy. And then y'all say that black women are like, we want things to be our way and do this. No, we're just confident. The older you get, the more confident you are in who you are. And it's certain shit you ain't gonna deal with. I'm not gonna deal with no nigga bullshit. I'm gonna work with him to build something up, but I'm not gonna be dealing with your bullshit, period, point blank. I don't have to. That's just me,
I want to work, but I gotta get back in this conversation.
But yes, men are they're just as pretentious sometimes as some of the women. Men look at the younger girls who got the big booty and the weave. I'm not mad at them. They look gorgeous, but that's what a lot of men like. Like, it's just a reality. And Facebook.
Men are visual. Men are just visual, point blank. Women are emotional.
I mean,
men are visual.
I feel like that's a man, period.
Men
don't
are
like what
visual.
they like. Men
Yeah.
don't like what they like, period. But if some men don't like
can't
slim
never see
girls.
what I like, so
some men like thick girls. Some men like breasts. Like
Usually
every
what-
man don't like big butts and long weaves.
Usually
like,
what I like
I'm
is
not
covered
gonna
up.
say, like,
And I have to
Right.
agree with you.
Right.
Like,
Usually what I like is covered up. So
because
I don't even like that. I don't be rubbing.
So y'all tell us what y'all like.
No, it's not what we like. What we saying is just different. You can't sit there and break it down. You can't sit down and break it down to that's what
She
men
didn't
like.
say all. Nobody said all.
no,
when
she
they-
said
pretty
most
much-
men in Atlanta like
most.
the girls with the big butts and the long weave. I just happen to have a bob, but normally I have long weave. So I feel like, you know, she got to describe me. So, and I'm
And it looks
saying,
nice too. Shout out to Christina.
thank you.
Shout out to
But I'm
Christina.
just saying that's not all the way true because they might like us or they might want to have sex with us, but they
That's
like.
liking.
No, but I'm saying, but we're
First of
no,
all,
that's
first
not
of all,
liking.
let's
Liking
get-
and
let's
having
get this
sex is
out the
totally
way.
different.
No man is not gonna have sex with you if he don't like you.
Are you serious?
I'm
You
serious.
can like my body.
I
You
agree.
can like
You
my
are
body.
crazy.
You can like my body. You can like my butt. You can like this, but you
Yeah,
might
that
not
ain't-
like
I don't-
me.
yeah.
Like you don't even know me.
You crazy. You know some men will do it just for that notch.
Listen.
You might like what you see. You don't
Exactly.
necessarily.
That's the same thing.
But that's why. But that's why I think it's.
That's the same.
And then you
thing.
know when we were younger, you do it just for that notch
But
on
that's
your
why-
belt.
Turn her around.
That's why I feel
No.
like it's harder for girls with the butts and the
I
long
never
hair
agree with
because
Dante, so don't.
You have to. So a person really has to get to know you.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Really?
True.
Yes, like a person has to really get to know you and see if they really like you.
Listen,
they
hold
can
on.
have sex with you out rip and think you
I
like
think
you.
the issue
But
with
other
dating is bad because one, women's standards are low. They accept bullshit. So that's why, and y'all mad.
I read
for-
that. I
for
said
women
that earlier.
who accept bullshit. They have fucked a nigga knowing he got 2, 3, 4 other girls. They have, and not to say you gotta
Yeah,
fuck
girl,
with
do that.
honey,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
ain't getting
One
shit
other
for it.
girl.
Yeah,
You got a wet ass. Ain't doing shit for you, calling you in the middle of the night to come smash and
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
accept
yeah.
that just
But what
to
I was
say,
just
"Oh,
telling
I
you,
talked
Dante,
to
some
this
people
person."
want that shit and agree with it. Just because you see that girl doing that all the time, she don't give a fuck. She likes that. That's what she's accepting. She's not ready for a relationship.
Yeah, that's what she wants.
That's what she
That's
wants.
her being.
Exactly.
That's her being
that's-
blunt
that's what she
and what
wants.
she wants.
That's a lot
That's
of
what
like
she
I'm not
wants.
in those
That's what she
circles,
want
but
right
that's
now.
a
She don't
lot
want
of
a
the people that
relationship.
you
She
gonna
wants
get in
fuck
the
buddy.
club scene
Just like
and
that nigga don't
pulling
want a
up
relationship.
and
She want fuck
you know
buddy.
walking around the mall with heels and like you said sometimes weave and big ass, big titties, a big ass bag. We at the damn mall. Are you buying something or not? Like you trying
No.
to stunt? It'd be a lot
No.
of stunt. It's a lot of
But
fugazi.
I
People
don't
still
believe that
shop
because
at
you
Target.
you
I
wear
disagree
what you
with that
wanna wear.
too. Yeah, that's
'cause I
some
disagree
people
with
just
that.
like to.
Like, 'cause I like
No,
to
it's-
dress. Like,
It's some
I
people
like
just.
to dress.
It's some people.
So if I want to wear heels on a Saturday to Lennox, that's what I want to do. It ain't a stunt. That's because I have a lot of. If I got a lot of red bottoms,
And that
I want to
could
wear
not-
them. I don't buy them for no reason.
Exactly.
I
I
wear
wear my
them.
shit, and that could not be you, but for the majority, they walking around.
It's a lot of one.
in
It's a lot of
group,
stunting.
they're walking
Real
around in
stunting.
groups.
I mean,
It's a lot of
stuff.
stunners, but it's a lot
I'ma
of people
tell you
that
what
buy
I
stuff
see,
too
and when
now.
people
'cause
come down here, like when you
I don't
real,
walk around
I
with
guess,
that
I
don't
mean,
buy.
the
they
mall
walking
open, I mean, I guess
around
somebody
in
buy
But
it.
I
groups,
feel like it's the
and
same
pulling
way
up
for
the
men.
phone,
These
can I
niggas out
get
here
your number?
fronting.
You're not
Brandy
seeing
Louis
it. You're
Vuittons.
walking in the
Niggas,
mall,
that's
that's
the only
what I
one
go
you wear.
do
Like,
early
where
in the
like
morning
these
to buy
guys front
shit.
just like women.
And other than that,
If you
I
want to
don't
be
go to like Lennox or those
You got a
places
whole
because
different
of the
mentality
majority.
than what I'm used to
Yeah.
seeing.
Hold on,
Like you,
Elegance, because I want you to say that again. Go ahead, Elegance.
I don't know. What I'm saying is men front just like women do. Wearing these Louis Vuittons, these fake red bottoms, wearing the same jeans.
Oh, I'm talking about men.
You talking about me?
Yeah, she's
I'm
talking
talking
about
about
men
everybody.
and
I'm
women.
talking about the most of the
But I
people.
feel like
You
when
talking
you
about me,
like
though?
what you like, what's wrong
right?
with liking
Especially
what you
like a lot of people like in
Because-
Atlanta, like they might be in entertainment, Phil, you know you gotta stay on your shit.
Everybody in
You might.
entertainment, they all, I meet
This is
somebody,
Atlanta. You're
I do
right. Yeah,
music,
yeah, you're
I
right
do
about that. You're right with that.
I'm an actress.
But they just might want to start like me. Me
Brandon ain't
personally.
gonna talk about doing music. They stop at the gas station.
I don't think they're wrong with them stepping out doing their thing in the mall. If I see a girl in the mall stunning, I don't look at her like she out of place. I look at her like how I want to look at the women. I want to. That's nice.
Just saying, right? Like if you're shopping, or
They
if
be
you,
in their heels at the mall. It's
They used to be in their
what's
heels.
wrong with being in heels? Because like I wear heels during the day. I wear heels like they're my shoes. I like heels. I haven't had my tennis shoes today.
Listen,
my heels are in the car. But you might not.
Well, we
just wear
can't
heels
judge a
'cause you
book
might
by
not be
its cover.
comfortable walking in heels. Like walking in heels to me is like walking in tennis shoes.
I know women more comfortable.
All the time.
I know women more comfortable in heels than in tennis shoes.
No, I'm just
Right,
saying,
so let me reference this. I'm giving an example. I wear heels all the time, and then I wear my flats because I'm comfortable and I look good whether I'm in flats,
never
gym
seen you in
shoes,
heels.
heels, boots,
Go ahead.
whatever. Exactly.
I ain't never seen you in heels. Go ahead.
You only met her twice, Dante.
But I'm saying, I wear my heels, like yesterday we went out. I had on my flats. When it's time to go somewhere, I put my heels on. When I feel it, it's not that. I'm just saying, it's a perception. When you go or people come into town, and I know I take people, like, damn, the mall is crowded as shit. Half ain't nobody got no bags. They walking around, hey, what's up, baby girl? Why your phone up? Like, I'm grown. You know, it's just a whole perception of black people, and that's why they go to Lennox. That's why it's so crowded. Why they ain't crowded on Tuesday, Thursday in the morning? It's
That's,
same
I
people
think that's
getting
for young
it.
folks. That's for young folks. I'm going to the mall. I'm going to buy something. I'm going to buy something. Right.
on Saturdays. I hate going on Saturdays.
I don't time it. It's when I get to go.
I don't go on Saturdays.
I feel like as far as dating or whatever, a lot of people's interest in the opposite sex is a lot like people's taste in music when it comes to that. Because it's stuff that, I mean, I'm only 27, but it's stuff that I used to listen to back in the day that I still like versus some of the stuff I hear on the radio now. Just like if you in the mall right now, a lot of that stuff is going to look fugazi to you, like, why are they doing all this? But that's the young people's culture a lot of times, or that age group, age group's culture. So it looks kind of like, but that means that whoever's in the mall that's acting like that or looking like that ain't who you looking for anyway.
Exactly.
Well,
So
yeah.
it is an age gap. Like, you're in your 30s, I'm in my 20s. So, like, you might not, I don't know how to say it, but you might be too old to walk in heels every day, all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might not want to. And I feel like I'm too, you know what I'm saying? But,
Oh, and this is like me.
Shots fired.
I'm very comfortable in
I hate that. You know what? He's so messy.
Listen.
I'm not trying to say.
Right, but I'm saying, I like me, I'm
What happened?
comfortable in
But
my
what I'm
skin.
about to say is, like, 18-year-olds, like, they do stuff that I wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? It's just an age gap. Like, it's an age
But like
gap.
she said, with me, I've been this way when I was, like I said, I've been going out since I was in the 8th, 9th grade. 2, 3, 4
Yeah,
o'clock
we
in the
all
morning,
have.
been very, like, just older. I'm driving to high school in the 9th grade. It's so, to me, it's like, I done did all this shit.
Right.
You know, so you see it, like you say, it is an age gap. And being,
We come from an era
I'm
of
8,
the
you know,
90s.
I wear my flats when I'm
So
18.
it's
I go
different.
to certain, like when I go to a
It's
rap
different.
concert.
It's just
When I
different.
was 20 and 18 at a rap concert, I'm not putting on no fucking heels.
Now
and
people,
move some
now people
and
dress
all.
up to go to concerts.
So-
Yeah.
Like people
And I
wear
would
heels.
be
We
to
started
go.
on this-
I just would have my heels and my shit, or I may go change and come back because I'm like, it's just, but that's just me. Everybody don't have to do it, but I do know when you see somebody at a rap concert and they got 7-inch heels with move some, they standing by the door because they looking to get fucked. It's
What?
period.
Okay.
It's,
Like,
Look, we started this conversation. Look at
If I go to the Drake concert, I'm gonna have on heels. Period.
That's Atlanta. For
That's
girls
not
to
Atlanta.
wear.
Right, that's
Atlanta,
yeah.
right.
More
Yeah.
so, I never in Detroit.
Just like I go to some of these country towns, you looking like, bitch, you came out in that?
Right, like I would never
This ain't what I'm
go to
used
club
to.
in flats. But if I go to a different country town, I went to school in Albany. Albany, they'll wear J's, flip flops, whatever they want.
And I go down and look like, you came out like that?
And I be like,
too. So
I'm
I ain't
like,
talking about
what?
Atlanta. They the same way. I'm not trying to say Detroit is different.
Ain't Cash Doll from Detroit? Ain't that the rapper name?
Yeah.
And she from Detroit. Oh, and she might as well be from Atlanta.
Oh, I ain't say people ain't racist.
So listen,
No,
we started this dialogue.
I ain't saying
Hey.
she ratchet. She fly as hell.
I'm a
Like,
we started this dialogue talking when I asked y'all, do y'all think it's easier for women to date in Atlanta than for men? Easier, it's not. Yes, and that's how
I
we.
think it's difficult for both because I've heard.
It's more difficult. It's for both.
I've heard both sides of it, and I've heard that it's.
I think it's more difficult for women. That's what we're saying. And we was getting to. I was asking that. I think.
I said to date or kind of get what a woman wants is probably more difficult.
I'm gonna say it's both. I'm gonna say it's difficult for
I say
men
it's both because
and
I feel like women play.
But more for women.
I'd probably say that it's equal
in Atlanta.
Because in Atlanta, and I talk to people here in Atlanta, guys in Atlanta, professional men, guys in the street. They say it's difficult to meet the woman that they want to date, and not necessarily saying it's the girl who's all fabulous. They're just saying in general because sometimes, it's just a woman in general or a man in general.
They're looking at appearance. So it's gonna be hard for them to date because they want to date, girls with big butts and long hair alike, and they have no personality. Most of, what I'm saying, like most of them just want money, just want this, want that.
And that's
why they But stop looking into that and go to get a regular chick with, what I'm saying. So
let me say this about the regular women. So
what's regular women? Where's
regular
women?
Okay, so let's say we not regular.
Yes, y'all are.
Wait a minute. First of all, let's switch it up.
No, she's definitely different, not regular.
I'm not regular.
Let
me tell you.
Hold on.
Let me tell you.
Everything y'all say is what I hear from regular women.
But I'm not regular.
I talk to a lot of regular women.
Hey, we all can't talk at the same time. Can't talk at the same time.
I'm grown. I think more so like a regular.
That's regular.
A square woman.
Grown is regular. Okay, so you can.
She said square. Elegant said a square.
Okay, so
that's what I call a woman. I say, she's a square because she's not in the environment that I'm usually in on a day-to-day basis.
Let me say this. No. Let me go back to this. I'm not regular.
Y'all have jobs.
I used to be in that circle.
I do. Listen.
Right. So now you're out. So now you're regular.
Okay, so I'm out. I used to work in the club, so I don't consider myself regular.
But you were not then. Now you
are. No, I am not. So I guess I am regular, but I'm still in that same circle. So I get a mix of both sides. I get
I'm gonna say
a
like
mix
this.
of the
If you
street
were
side and the working
Hold on,
man.
Elegant.
So
they
both of those types of men, they still have issues when it comes to dating women, even if it's a regular everyday 9-to-5 woman.
And them be the freaks. I want y'all to know.
Yeah.
The regular girls be the freaks.
And guys tell me, even the women who get up and go to work every day, they don't want to date a regular guy. They want a guy that's in the street.
To everybody, right? They want the street dude.
Yeah.
The 9-to-5 girls want the street dude, and the most of the strippers, waitresses.
I want a regular nigga.
Want a regular nigga,
like you said,
right?
When you come up, like
regular
you say,
nigga.
nah, I ain't come up in the streets, but that was a circle. So I know I can point it out. I know that ain't shit that I want. I know that life.
You
so
was driving
the
when
younger
you was
ones
14.
coming
You
up
came
is
up in the street.
Or the country.
well, Detroit is fast, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like, to me, a lot of people are slow. Like when I'm in the country, are slow because it is fast, and I did grow. I grew up fast. Now I wasn't fast.
What's
but
your
I did
name
grow
again?
up fast.
No,
Sequita.
she's anonymous.
Okay. Okay, Sequita.
On the show.
Okay, Sequita.
Listen, Elegance, what were you trying to say?
About what? Y'all talking about a whole bunch
Before
of
the regular comment.
Well, to me, I feel like you can't judge a book by its cover if you're talking about a regular, somebody in the mall with heels or anything like that. Because the regular chick that's a bank teller, her mind ain't right, and that girl that's walking the stripper heels or, her 5-6 inches heels in the mall could really be one of her Christian girls that's just want to look that
have her own.
Well, I'm gonna give y'all a little insight. Call me Steve Harvey right now. I'm gonna give y'all a little insight on men.
All right, Steve Harvey, let's go.
Okay. First and foremost, most men not even paying attention to how most women are dressed as far as what they actually showing with their dress. So we can't tell these couture designers that y'all got on this, that, and other. Those metrosexual men, they may know that, but Us, we don't care. We don't.
Or
If you
meanness
got
is
on
a
some
fashion.
flats, if you got on some sandal or a thonged sandal, not no flip flops, a thonged sandal. If you have on that, the only thing we care about is your toes pretty. Is your toes?
That ain't the only thing, but that's one of the things.
That's what we're looking at.
That ain't the only thing. That's
That's
just
what
one
we're
thing.
looking at.
Got it.
Second and foremost, anytime I'm in Lenox and I'm in Neiman's or this, that, and the other, I'm somewhere near the lingerie section. That's what I'm looking for. Who's paying $200-$300 for this lingerie? That's the woman I want to talk to because they care about something. They don't. It's not just anything they just putting on.
The views of Dante are not the views of Instinct Radio.
I'm not looking at nobody in Victoria's Secrets that's buying
That
10
is not the
bras at a
views of my
time.
station.
I'm not looking for who's buying 10 bras at a time.
What do you want her to be buying?
Seven
La
pair of panties.
Perla? You want her to be buying La Perla?
$70-$80 in Victoria's Secrets now.
Okay, they're not in that section.
Oh, they in the pink section.
I know where the angel
They in the
section
pink
is.
section.
They in the pink section. They in the pink section. I know where the angel section is. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I know when they pulling them drawers
You
out.
pulling them drawers.
I know what them is. And when they pulling them drawers out.
When they fold it.
Right.
When they fold it.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? They're the ones in there that's making the employees' job hard because they got to go back in there and fold them again.
Yeah.
I'm
You
not
don't want the
looking
one
for
in the
them.
basket.
No.
But I like that woman who's
I'm
not
not
even
looking for
looking
that.
like she trying to do it, and she just looking like a bad mother. You know what I'm saying? When you gotta dress all up, put on all the
She ain't gotta
makeup
be
and all
dressed for
that,
nothing.
I'm looking at you like,
If
yeah,
you
you
over
tried
here-
hard, you made it work. But when you just look beautiful, you just at the gas station, just looking sexy.
And you
in
know
your
what?
look,
That's so
you're the
crazy
woman
you
I've been
say
impressed by.
that. Because you are absolutely right. Because it be like, when I be looking a mess, to me, that's when the most people try to talk to me. And I be like...
Because most men want a regular chick. We don't want this celebrity.
High
that we
maintenance
feel like
ass,
we gonna-
you know what I'm saying?
Like, we don't want the Kim Kardashian like
people
Decepticon was trying to
Some
say
people want
earlier.
the Kim Kardashian.
We don't want her. We'll deal with her. We'll
Yeah.
go out with her. We don't want her.
They ain't
Some
even look-
men like they women to be...
That's fine.
When we going out?
Some men like that. If you got a man, if a man...
We like it.
But see, that's the difference between y'all, because y'all, like, some men like dressing. Like, some men
I like it. I
are
like to see
into
it.
dressing, and
they
they want
want their
their woman
woman
to
to
be like, we can't be like, meet me for lunch, and I'm dressed nice. He dressed nice, and you coming here with...
Definitely.
like a-
That's you want
like,
to be.
Right.
Right.
You want to know in your mind already that she already gonna be dressed
That's
nice.
you want to know that, but that's not what I'm saying. When I see this female, if she looking beautiful, she ain't even trying. She ain't even got on all this stuff. So I know what she can do is like we finna go out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at. But if you don't dress up, oh, that's the best you can get, huh? It's good.
If
My
I'm in
mama
a
used to
listen,
tell me if I used to try to go to the store with her with my scarf on my head, mama used to cuss me out.
I'm not talking about no scarf on the head. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you got on your regular clothes, you're not looking like you want to spend
Like
$1,000 on,
jeans
you know, just some
jeans
nice,
and
just some nice
But you know,
jeans.
your
some-
nice jeans could be $900 or.
That's okay. I don't care about the price of the jeans. I'm just talking about how.
But you would know.
I'm not
because
talking
of
about.
the fit. I'm just saying you don't know. Like you don't know.
Right.
You
Okay.
know, but
I don't care. They
you can tell-
$99.99. I don't know, but I'm just saying some just looking nice. That would attract people. When I see this woman
it
look
can
like
be
she ain't
some
even trying.
jeggings And it can be some jeggings. If you looking good,
You looking
I can
good.
tell. You ain't got no
I'm
bonnet
with
on
you.
your head
That's
out in the
real,
public.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
I ain't
got
talking about
you ain't got bonnet on
no.
your
That
head
means you
out
just
in
don't give a
public.
damn how you walk out.
No,
That's a whole nother thing right there. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just
Right.
you don't care what you walk out the holler like. Oh no.
I'm all of that. I can get dressed up and I could do the red bottoms and do all that, but half of the time it's like, I mean, that's what everybody, you know what I'm saying, like wants to do. I don't have to do that. I can, like you say, you just put on something and go about your day.
Right.
And then when it's time to crack a motherfucker's head, then that's when you pull out your shit. Like, and I do that shit.
I'm not surprised,
I
like-
don't even wear.
like-
It's not even about the pieces or the material. You want to find somebody who got a foundation. Like what type of
of
cloth you
course.
cut from. Because your house could burn and all your shit gone. If you're a fucked up person, you're a fucked up person. But
Right.
if you know what I'm saying, if you could go, money come and go.
Right.
You want a person, I wanted to meet a person who, you ain't got to have all the money right now. Because I'd rather we build together. Because when you
Ambition.
pay the cost, you the boss, you think you could come in and go when you want
Right.
to. Fuck that. We not doing that. Because I'm not going to accept that. So I'd rather us grow and build together.
So when you met your
and have
boyfriend, he
shit
didn't have
together.
no money?
No, he did, but he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no millionaire.
She still get in on the ground floor. Is what she's saying.
Exactly.
Right.
Right. Well, we can build.
He just
we
like a
can do
working,
shit together.
regular
It ain't
working.
like, oh, I got these companies. I got this. I got that. Like you do your own thing.
If
It's
somebody
like,
was
he
willing to
has
grow
his
with
own
me.
company. What he does, he has his own company, but we can still come to me, that's when you build a bond with a person. It's not just if you live in your life and I got my life. It's easy for that to separate.
I'm all
But
about
once
bonds.
But see, it's different when he
I'm all
got
about
his
bonds.
companies, and then you got your companies too. Like,
Right.
if you come in on a high level, that's okay too. You don't have to come in on the ground. I feel like if you come in on a high level,
Well, I have a
that's
business, and
fine.
I've been doing this for. He had his own business. Now we can just build because we
From
both
there,
have
right?
knowledge
It don't
and
have to
money.
be from nothing.
Yeah, no,
It can
don't
be
have
from
to
both of
be.
y'all having
Right.
something.
All she was saying is he don't have
What you
to,
saying?
you know what I'm saying, have
No,
all
I'm
this.
saying
Because
that
I ain't got
because he
nothing.
was saying it, you know, not saying he be on the ground. I mean,
Instinct
Instinct
radio.
radio.
like you said, you need
Hold up, hold up.
aspirations. If you on the
Instinct
ground,
radio.
you at least.
Instinct radio. Who's this? Or do you want to rename? Be unnamed.
Remain anonymous.
Whatever. Hello.
Don't get them on.
Click.
Apple juice.
But yeah, the apple juice is getting to you. But what I was saying, like, just think about this: if you meet a female or something, and you know how you meet her, y'all only talk for 10 minutes, whatever, exchange numbers, y'all talk on the phone for time, and then the next time you see her, now you're trying to get her to live
Got a
up.
number in 10 minutes. Go ahead.
Keep going, Jack.
You're trying to get her, you just like you would a dude. You're trying to see if they're gonna live up to what you now. Maybe I was a little tipsy that night, or maybe so. I'm curious to see if she gonna look as good as she looked when I, you know what I'm saying. Now if she did her best the first night I met her, then, and she can only go down from there.
And
But if
look,
she looking,
I always tell people when I first start like dating a person seriously, I'm just you gonna see the real me. I'm gonna wash my face. I'm gonna do everything in front of you. Like you gonna see the real me. So you got that choice whether you like me. You just gonna have to make the decision because I'm not gonna sleep in my makeup, do all that stuff. No, cause this ain't how I look without
first day you
makeup on.
take that
Ain't
makeup off, I'm
fine,
leaving.
You gonna put your bonnet
You know what
on
I'm
when you
saying?
go to sleep.
Oh Lord.
Like I might not put my bonnet
You gotta
on.
wait a month.
Right,
You gotta wait a month. You can't.
I ain't
Don't
put my
wait,
bonnet
no.
on right off the bat.
Don't.
But,
I'm just saying, when you look at a female and you meet them and they
when I'm
just
in the
looking.
shower, I'm gonna wash my face. Like you gonna, you know what I'm saying?
But I have done the
Oh
opposite.
please,
When I
I
put
say.
the bonnet on, like,
No, you're
You put the
lovely.
bonnet on? When? How
But
long?
I have gone
I ain't
without
put-
the
I ain't
How long
put
it
the
took you?
bonnet on.
How long it took you to put the bonnet on?
No, I just put it on my head.
Listen, Jack.
And
Wait
I
a
sleep on the
second.
satin pillow.
The first
Hold up, Jack.
I ain't gonna
Hold
put
up,
the bonnet on the first,
hold up, Jack.
first night now.
Let me,
Like,
Jack.
I
Let
gotta
me give you a
look a little
little.
cute.
Let me give you a little back. Let me give you a little
First?
You
background.
gotta love
Hopefully
me.
he will
You
put
gotta
the
love
bonnet
me.
on for you while
Hold
you're
up.
sleeping.
So I don't put the bonnet on, and then now for the rest of the day,
It's a
now
time.
my hair jacked up, or you was asleep. I had the bonnet on. You ain't see them hours. Now I can wake back up, and
It depends on the
head and
situation,
go.
you know, guys. You know, I mean,
I'm a-
if we're in the bed together, this a whole. I get.
Jack.
Yeah.
First of all,
Don't
we're
be
in
walking
the
around the house with the
bed.
bonnet on.
We already in the bed. As a matter of fact, let me fall asleep. Let me fall asleep.
I try to take it off when you wake up. You
If we're
take
in the
it
bed,
off.
I expect your hair to be jacked up. But
You gonna jack it
listen,
up. So you
Listen.
ain't gonna want to roll over and have sex with no girl with a bonnet on when y'all
I'm
first
gonna
start having
snatch it off.
sex.
I'm gonna just say it's better without the bonnet.
Like, you gotta
That's coming off.
Used to
I'm
it
gonna make it.
coming off.
I'm gonna make it seem like it's a mistake, but that came about now.
Right, right.
Oh, baby, I was just
Pull it
running.
off.
Oh, baby, I was
Pull
just.
it off, you know. You
But
know
look,
how-
if
that's
it-
the thing. You
Jack,
gotta
we
know
was
how
having
to
this
be
when I
everyone.
met these ladies. We was having this conversation, and I don't think Nicole was part of this conversation in particular. But you met John a couple weeks ago. John said she actually waits.
Oh, this-
Yeah,
Don't bring attention. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah.
John actually said that she waits till the guy. She'll wait till the guy go to sleep before she put it on. Just like what you
I'm
just
not
said.
finna sit up and wait on nobody to go to sleep.
Wait, hold up.
I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely. I mean, you
I
know,
wanna go
I'm
to
just
sleep
being
before
real.
you
I
start
mean,
snoring.
No, hold up. Who said I snore? Instant radio. Who's this? Or do you want to?
Remain
I'm
anonymous.
sorry.
turn your
Instant
radio
radio.
down in the background first.
This is Kim. I was calling about relationships in Atlanta.
Okay,
How hard
Kim.
is it to get in a relationship?
How hard is it, Kim? Please tell us.
It's not very hard.
Thank
you can't
you.
lose
I don't think
everything.
it's hard
You gotta
either.
be
You're the
having
second
your
person.
business, and you gotta wait for whatever's supposed to come to you to come to you.
What's supposed to come to you, come to you. Are you single or
No, I'm not single anymore.
you're not
That's
single
why you don't
anymore?
think it's hard.
How long did it take for you to actually find who you were looking for?
It took
18 years.
about 4 years.
4 years.
That sounds
You
hard.
don't think?
But in that process, hold on. During that process, I was
You're
looking.
not helping me out here. I
Wait,
thought
whoa.
Started
This is
just handling
important.
my business. Then things fell into place like they should.
Okay, wait a second, Kim. So during these 4 years you were dating, you dated for 4 years. before you found?
On and off.
On and off?
I dated here and there.
Here and there.
So how many people did you date within those 4 years before you found the one?
3.
3. Okay, and what were the issues with the guys that didn't make it? Assuming they were guys.
That's true.
Were they guys?
Horace. There's a list of things I could go through.
So that sounds hard to me. Like it doesn't sound easy.
Three
like
guys
it sounds
in 4
hard. Three
years.
three guys in 4 years.
baby.
You know,
I mean, it's hard is what you make it, though.
But wait, hold on.
If your sole focus is finding a man and not finding yourself and finding a way in life, then of course it's hard.
No,
but if you're focused on yourself, building yourself, and being presentable for someone that's worth you, then it's not hard at all.
But I'm saying
that's
you
my
wasted
problem,
your time
Kim.
with
I'm
3
not
guys
presentable.
in 4 years.
Well, then get yourself right.
That's funny too that she said like 3 guys in 4 years, whereas we were saying about like how white women date. They may go out with 3 guys
in
in
3
3
months.
But see, a lot of those women go out dating with a plan in mind. It's like, okay, I see this guy, I'm focused on him. I'm going to find what he likes, and I'm going to mold myself to be what he wants.
Hold on.
I'm not going to do that. There are some women that aren't willing to do that. Who are willing to be, okay, yeah, I'm self-sufficient. I'm not going to say I'm independent because I know I need a man. I'm self-sufficient, but I know that I need to build myself in order to be strong enough to stand with a man that's worth who I feel like I am and who I'm building myself to be.
So how long have you and your current boyfriend or husband, I don't know, been together?
Since May.
Since May? So a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah.
So y'all still
You're not
dating?
helping me out over here, Kim. I'm saying it's not hard, man. You said, but
Wait, Kim. So y'all, do you consider yourself exclusive, or are y'all still dating?
We're exclusive now.
3 months?
Did y'all had the conversation to be exclusive, or you just
Yeah,
said,
we
hey?
did.
Okay, so y'all had that conversation.
This wasn't something like, okay, I like him so much, and now we go together because I like, we talk, we got to know each other, and we build on more than just what you look like and what you feel like.
How long have y'all been exclusive?
last week.
For a week.
How long y'all been exclusive, Kim?
I want to say about a month.
A month.
I want to say about that much time. We've been like back and forth. We've had those jealous moments, those figuring each other out moments. But when you find somebody that you feel like is worth it, you figure that shit out.
Okay, just because we have like a discrepancy, so you guys met in May, and then after like 30 days, you all were exclusive.
I met him May 1st. It's almost August, so it was more than 30 days.
Okay, so a month and a
Kim,
half.
how long before?
I mean, if you
before y'all slept
with the
together?
person, it wasn't like, you know, we're on the phone, we're texting, we met through Facebook. I was seeing this person, if not every day, then every other day. And we spent a lot of time getting to know each other. Not sexual. We made an agreement not to have sex in the beginning.
What? Wait, okay, how long? Wait. How long did that last?
Yeah, it was all of that. It wasn't just like, oh, he's fine.
He said,
so we gonna hook up.
Is he fine though?
Have
And it was actually his idea that we wait.
Russell, have y'all had sex yet now?
That's besides the point. You're trying
That
to
is the point. That's exactly the point. That's exactly the point. That's definitely the point.
Who you are and get yourself together. You don't worry about finding somebody that somebody will find you.
Okay. That definitely has something to do with it. I'm with you. I'm saying this. Hold on, I'm with you, Kim. This is Jack. I'm saying that it's not hard to date in Atlanta. I haven't.
It's not.
But you're not helping me out. I thought you was with me. I thought you was
gonna. They see all these stars and they see all these lights and everybody's fine and everybody's fabulous and everybody wants to hang out. What about the regular people? I want a house.
I got some
I want a
regular
yard
people
for
in
my
studio
dog to
right
play in.
now.
I want to
I'm
be
regular.
comfortable. I want somebody I can
Yeah,
build with, not just
regular, yeah.
Do you pray at night? Do you pray in the morning? Will you call me and wake me up to pray? That's the type of stuff he does.
Y'all live together now?
No, we just met in May.
So?
I mean, but
you exclusive already?
But this is what I'm saying.
When
I feel like you can't.
What's wrong with old school and new school? Everybody so used to this. Like, okay, we talking and we together and we say we exclusive, we gotta live together. No, we still learning each other, but we understand that I want to get to know you and I don't want to hurt you.
Right.
And he wants to get to know me and he doesn't want to hurt me, so we respect each other in that way.
Kim, do
spread
you
it
think
out when I
y'all
pull
are
this
still
up.
getting to know each other?
Need to rub two sides.
Of course.
Right. So,
I change
so
every
I
day,
feel
just like
this
you do.
topic
He's
is
gonna get to know me every
So I
day
feel
of my
like
life.
y'all
He
are
just
still
has
dating.
to like who I am every day as I change.
Right, I
And
still
so far
feel
he
like I
does.
feel like y'all are still in the dating,
Right,
you know,
y'all-
in
yeah,
the dating
yeah, that's-
zone. Y'all, because it's only been almost 3
We've gone
months.
further than just the dating. Like we
y'all
getting
having
around
sex?
each other in
He don't
situations
wanna
where it's
tell
not
us if
just
she
cute.
having
No,
It's
no, we
not
can't
just,
even
oh,
really-
you got on a nice outfit and we going out to eat. We dealt with real life shit together.
And 2
Oh,
months.
Like I've been crying with snot coming out my nose, and he still thought I was the most beautiful thing on this planet.
I mean, that's
That's
not
wonderful.
that's
That's
not
wonderful.
real life. Like that's crying and
It is
thinking you
real life.
beautiful
You just
is
gotta
not
stop
real.
expecting for it to be something perfect, because he's not perfect. He gets on my last nerve,
That's a man.
but I like it though. I like
Y'all
every moment
haven't
of it.
even been. I don't feel like in 2 months you could really have been through enough to say.
Excuse me, sweetheart, I'm 33 with an almost 19-year-old headed to college. I've been married. What do you mean I haven't
I'm
been through
saying
enough?
with
She
your
don't hear you through
current
that. Everybody else
boyfriend.
She hear you through the phone.
That's a part of learning. Maybe
I
things
guess
won't work out 6 months from now,
Cam.
but right now, I'm good.
My question would be,
Can you hear her, Cam?
can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Okay. My question would be, with the 3 people that you had dated for the 4 years, what was the longest duration that you had dated one of those people?
Well, one was for about 4 months. He wanted to get married after dating for 3 months. I wasn't okay with
You
that.
must be.
You both got that.
The second was a liar. He was dating someone already, got married while we were together, so I decided not to deal with him anymore. I'm not one of those that don't mess with somebody.
Hold on.
How long did you date that person?
I'm sorry?
How long did you date that person?
9 months.
9 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
met his family, met his mom, met his dad.
After after 4 months, y'all was exclusive enough for him to.
No, I
want to
said
marry
9
you.
months.
After 9 months, he wanted to marry you.
No, that was the first guy.
No, that was this dude I met when I first moved up here.
Okay.
After 3 months, he was like, yeah, let's get married on July 4th. Wait a minute, I just met you in December. Hold on.
But you say
That's
you were
too soon.
exclusive with the new guy.
December,
you only been
January, February,
dating
March,
him since
April, May, June.
So
July,
what's the
September.
difference?
Wait, I can't hear you, sweetheart. What'd you say?
I said, what's the difference? You met this recent guy in May, and now y'all are exclusive.
I didn't say I was trying to get married tomorrow. I like him, and I like the way he makes me
Not
feel,
marriage.
and he builds me as well as I build him. So why not go with that feeling right now? Why dissect it and try to make it something more or less than what it is? It's a good feeling. Things are working right now, so why not be happy in it?
Hey, be happy, girl. I feel you. Roll with it.
Right.
Well, thanks for calling, Kim.
Thanks for the call.
No
Kim.
problem. Y'all have a good one.
You
You
too.
too. And good luck with that. You can't be taught. You can't be taught
I
about
was just
that.
trying to get her to see. Now, it took her 9 months to realize that this other guy got married on you, dating somebody else. You've been knowing him almost 3 months. Excuse me, it was May 1st, so we approaching August 1st. So we're gonna just be hitting 90
She
days.
let that not be known.
You don't know what he doing. He could be married too.
She said
You know what I mean?
that
or not.
she's-
But hopefully he's not, and hopefully it does work out.
She
but
said that, who knows? In 6 months, it may be something different. She doesn't know, but she wants to roll with what she got right now.
But that means I
that
feel
means
like
it's hard.
it's hard, right?
Exactly. That was
what
the
I'm
whole point
saying.
that we were making.
I
But
feel like
you
it's
guys
hard.
didn't hear her in between the conversation where she said, in this relationship right now, they've gone through some things. They've had some challenges. So
Right.
your answer should have been,
It's
no,
hard.
it
It's
is
hard.
hard
That
to
was the
date
whole
in
point that we
Atlanta.
were
But no, when
Well,
I asked her, when we
she
asked
not
her what
looking
was
for
her,
much,
what
though.
was the challenges, she said that he seen her cry and thought she was pretty.
With
That
snot
was
coming
the
out
challenge.
of those.
Well, no, evidently it was something that happened to bring her to that point. To, you know what I'm saying? To where
She was
a guy
crying.
got to decide, like, listen, I don't know if I want to deal with
That might
this.
be Kim coming back to clarify some things.
Or, you know what I'm saying, maybe I do want to deal with this and you look beautiful and this and that. I've been in a situation where I had to make somebody,
You could say that later.
I had to make somebody feel beautiful before when they
I
would.
never want to answer the phone. Instinct Radio.
Yo, God blessing all the trap niggas. Hey, what's up?
Oh, God.
What up, dog? Who they be?
Say it again.
Oh, you ain't understand.
Who is this?
Who is this?
It's Kino.
You should have let it read. Dante, no, dang, I told him to answer. He wouldn't even answer.
Keno, listen. I got some regular girls in here, and
I still got some. I need to clear.
I got some regular girls in here, and what I'm trying to understand is, Keno, you know the life I live. You know what I'm saying? I eat cereal and play video games all day. Do these regular girls would they even touch me?
Regular, yeah, they should. Yeah.
Regular girlfriend.
Keno got a regular girlfriend. Keno is in entertainment. Keno, you got a regular girlfriend?
That she just called in. Y'all said y'all wanted my girlfriend to call
Oh,
up
that was Keno girlfriend.
So your girlfriend is Kim?
Keno, you definitely got a regular girl. But listen, you're willing.
I didn't see that one coming.
You're willing to deal with all them tears and snot. You ain't got to.
So Keno, what have y'all been through?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've dated, you know, I ain't gonna say celebrities, but I dated all types of entertainment type chicks. So you know what I mean, like.
But what have y'all been through that y'all know
Keno,
y'all?
Okay, it's getting good now.
You hear me?
No, you ain't do that when you ain't no kill what Keno. Now you don't kill Keno girlfriend. You don't want to.
I didn't want to know what. I don't want to know what bring nobody to snot.
Like I said, Keno, what have y'all been through in 3 months to make y'all just so exclusive and making dating not hard? Like, I don't get how y'all can get to that point in 3 months. Like,
now, I'm not gonna say we ain't had some, you know what I mean, some issues as far as, you know, we've had some issues.
You
know what I mean, like you would with anybody.
You be going a lot.
Cheating issues?
No.
One more time? No cheating issues. Nah, I'll be chilling, man.
Listen, to all you fellas out there, in 3 months, you can still say I slept with somebody and be like, but we dating.
Right.
See, that's what I want to get to, y'all. Listen, this is what I'm still not clear on.
Y'all don't feel like
Kim said y'all had the conversation that y'all were gonna be exclusive.
So are y'all exclusive and have y'all slept together?
Say it again now.
Tell us if y'all.
Have y'all? Are y'all?
They right.
I was the one who put that Russell Wilson on the table. I was like, you know, I don't even want to sleep with you just like that off the rip.
You got them hoes, right? Because you got them hoes.
Listen, y'all. Since we've been having this conversation, I've came to the conclusion that it's, I guess, 3 different stages of seeing somebody. You got courtship, dating, and then I guess more than 3, and then exclusive, right? So how do you know the differences? You know what I'm saying? How do you know? But when, that's what I say, shit. Cause don't just assume. But you know, how do you know when do we get from courtship to now we're dating? I would thought that before this conversation, I would think the first day we go out is dating.
Keno.
They had that conversation.
So y'all had the conversation where, you know, we're together, we're going towards marriage. Because you said the last dude wanted to marry her in 4 months, so that means you got a month.
I mean, I ain't trying to get married like that. Like, you know.
Can you say that you love her?
I'm chilling. I already told her, like, I put my little sign up, like, I'm kind of off the market, so I ain't really, you know what I mean? I'm straight.
You're not going to put my man out there like that.
He said he put his sign up. What kind of sign you put up?
The bat signal.
A sign, like, I'm off the market, like, under contract. Like, you know, I'm good. I'm good.
So you sold. Contract deals.
That's like, get the fuck.
So,
wait a minute. You know, under contract.
You know, I'm not on the market though. A lot of my female friends got a little upset too. You know, they was pretty upset, but I was like, hey,
hey man, I really want to know how y'all feel about that. I still want to know what's the difference.
Who was upset?
Listen, Keno, have
Courtship
you been to
and
Jared?
dating is the same thing to me.
Have you been to Jared?
He got 1 month.
Nah, I ain't been to Jared.
Okay, so by the time school starts,
By school clothes
I did think about going to Tiffany's the other day, but I kept going. Thank God. I kept walking.
Thank God. She might be listening, fool.
What he say?
He walked by Tiffany's and almost went in there, but he kept walking.
Listen,
To
she
buy
might
bracelets
still be listening, fool.
That's fine. I ain't got nothing to hide.
You got nothing to hide?
Mm-mm.
Let's talk to somebody that is difficult
Lily.
for them to date in Atlanta.
It's difficult for me. You know, I have not had the luck that you had.
What happened to your blind date, bro? The date with the movies and all of that.
You know what happened to that?
Oh, you talking about
Why
from
you
2 months
bringing up
ago?
old shit?
Because you're not consistent, Dante? Is that what it is?
Why you bringing up
You
old
don't
shit?
continue to follow up?
No, you didn't tell me what happened with the follow up. I thought y'all was gonna vibe. Like,
you know, I got stalkers. She might be listening.
oh.
They'll tell you about it off
Hey,
air.
man. But I'm gonna hop off the line, man. Who that nation? Go Saints. We started camp today, so I thought I'd throw that in there.
FOH. Okay? FOH.
All right, so
y'all. Who that nation, man?
So listen, are we saying that it's 3 different levels of this? I mean, it's courtship, dating, and then exclusiveness. I didn't think it was a difference between courtship and dating.
Well,
that's why I want to know.
That's the thing. That's why dating gets mixed up. That's why people have so many issues, and why they make it harder than it has to be is because it's stages to it that people are unaware of.
Well, like dating, I could go out with you today and go out with Dante tomorrow and go out with this gentleman.
Right.
Dating. I don't have to sleep with you like
Right.
dating. You don't have to sleep with him. You're just going out. Now, if I'm courting, okay, you two didn't make it.
That costs too much money.
Oh, wait a minute. So courting
expensive
come after dating.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
court a person, but you can date, and see, that's the thing where I was saying, like she said, you date somebody and it's like, okay, we go together. That's without giving other people the chance. It's like, then that man feels like, oh, okay, well, she ain't going nowhere, I got her, she ain't dating nobody else. We should. Oh, I'm dating you and let you know. Okay, well, no, you want to go out Friday. Actually, I have a date Friday. I won't be available.
Oh, we got a problem.
Right. No,
Right.
that's how
we got a problem.
That's how it should be.
We got a problem.
Right, yeah. Just to let you know, Mitch, you ain't got no we ain't got no confusion here. No, I got a date, but
we got a problem.
Yeah, that's right.
But then that's when the girl gonna be like, oh, he just turned me down for her. Okay, he better not call me no more. You know.
That's
like,
what happened.
It is what it is. Then you ain't got to worry about the problem.
Nobody wants to feel like the reject. That's
Right.
right.
I said, white people, it's just like, oh no, we can't go out today.
No,
I'm going out with Bob, but we can go out. Okay, cool, family. And they're like, cool.
It's not the reject. That's dating.
Yeah.
That's
dating.
what dating
Right.
is. Nobody wants to feel like we're just dating.
So the first time we go out, that's dating. I was under the impression that she was saying the courtship is first. Okay, so after we dated.
Courtship is still kind of the same.
That's what I would think.
But then
If you're trying to get somebody,
you should be courting a bunch of
but
Right.
if it's let me say this: a woman could be going out with several men, but it could be one man who is trying to court her, and that's dating.
It's different
at the same-
stages, right?
So it's still.
I don't think it's different. I think it's
because
dating
He's
exclusiveness.
still aware that. Okay,
No,
you
it's not
trying
dating
to-
exclusiveness.
It's the thing, you trying to court
It's a
me,
middle between
but, like,
that.
you trying to court
Between
me,
where
but
is
you
it?
do
Is it
that.
between dating
It's
and
like,
exclusive?
yeah, I think so.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
trying to get on stand on
difficult. That's
But she told you
What?
the truth. So if you really want to be with her, you
What?
gonna do
And that's
what
what
you
men
need to
should
do.
do. That's what I'm
That's-
You
saying
gotta
about
do
me.
what you need to
That's
do.
what I do.
Right.
I like
That
you,
woman.
and I want to take you out.
I don't want to come
I
over
am
your
with
house.
2-3 other girls.
I do it like that. I keep doing it. I don't know no other way to be.
Like I don't.
They
wanna
always look at
just
me crazy
come
the
over your
first time,
house.
but after
like
that,
you be
it
like,
ain't shit.
hey, what's up? Where you at home? Oh, come over my house. I don't want. Why? Like do
And that's the
something.
thing,
Court.
too.
That's the
Right,
courting
right,
part.
right.
That's the courting part.
meet
That's like a
somebody,
turn off
You
to
should
me.
not ask her.
Is it?
And
Yeah.
this is what I'm
Is
gonna
it?
say.
Yeah.
When a man is like, "Oh, can you cook for me?" Guess what I'm gonna say? Can you build a house?
Right. Right.
What the hell?
Yes.
and so when you run into an engineer, then what?
then he like,
Then
yes.
what?
The architect.
Then you gonna get the cooking. You gonna
Right.
get
So
the
look.
cooking.
First, you gonna get the building, then I'll cook once you
Right.
Oh man.
All right.
But
So look,
but she is right. A lot of guys feel like, okay, they start dating you right off the bat. Okay, let me come to your house. No, get to know me. Let's go out on dates. And dates don't always have to mean that you have to spend money.
Right.
To go
Right,
on
right,
dates.
right.
There are
I-
things-
that makes sense. I got y'all on that.
It
I
doesn't.
think that was like a
That's
down
not
south
always-
thing.
But that's just the type of woman. That's you know.
That's
It's,
some women. That's not
Get a house
Atlanta
and get a
women.
move.
That's not, you're
I was
putting
like,
it, you're saying.
is this the shit y'all do down south? Like,
Listen,
I thought it was a
Decepticon, you're
down
absolutely
south
right. It is expensive to date.
It doesn't have to be.
But that's your
You gotta
choice,
think out the
though.
box.
It is
You
a-
it
gotta-
can be.
okay, let me
It is
ask you this.
expensive to
Did
date.
anybody put a gun to said
Yes,
you had today?
I have had one.
No, I'm saying that you have today.
Look,
With the gun in your
I have
hand,
had
you
one,
a
yes.
dude told me today. I can't make this up. Dude told me, man, if we go out every day, I gotta spend like $5,000 a day, and $1,000 is on food. And I was like, no, that's not true. Like,
Greedy?
I'm greedy, but you know.
He said 5,000.
The man said,
Greedy?
He was at
by the time
Does that?
I get no, and then but you gotta keep in mind
That's
this is
an
the person that like,
over-exaggeration.
yeah, that's like
Yeah,
an over exaggeration.
Yeah, Raven is a real simple girl.
Yeah, I'm
Raven
really
a real
simple.
simple girl.
No, Raven not
See,
simple.
I don't-
But
Yes, I
I'm just
am.
kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
don't like men that do that. Like you gotta try to precede yourself with money or something, or talk money.
That's what women. That's what
That's a
we
turn.
going off of what women.
But yeah, that's what I was about
It
to say.
is.
I was like, no, you don't. I was like, no, you don't, because we don't have to eat.
Right.
Go ahead, Raven. I'm sorry.
Go no. The Decepticon
If
finish.
one dude got more money than the other one, so does that mean that the dude with more money has a better chance, even though he may not be the best guy?
Yes.
That is not.
Yes.
No, I think
Yes, it makes him
Jack,
have a better
come on
chance.
now.
Yes,
Jack.
it makes him have a better chance because the
Jack.
broke dude don't want to
this
think
what
out
I'm
the
saying.
box to take me on a cheaper
Jack,
date.
see,
He
no,
just
this-
say because
no,
he broke,
listen,
he
this
get
Jack.
a pass. No,
Listen, this what I'm saying. What, dude? What are you talking about?
we hear you. We all can hear you. You know that.
Well,
Go ahead, Jack.
I think you just gotta be 100. Like that's where the problem come in. At if a dude's sitting there telling her I'm gonna do all this and not telling her I just ain't got it. But if you tell her I can't do all that right now, baby, she either gonna get the hell on,
But-
and you can find her more time for somebody who down with
That's
down
what
with
he's
you.
saying.
If
You
you
know,
wanna
I mean,
talk
let's
what
just
he's
go.
saying.
That's why I think dating ain't difficult
what
because you
he's
waste your
saying.
time on a female that ain't for you
But
anyway.
if you
That's
want
what
to
he's
talk
saying.
like Steve advice from the book, what he said, if you say.
Oh, you read
I
Steve's
know
book?
she read the book.
You read
I
Steve's
know
book?
she read the
Damn
book.
you, Steve.
I
No.
know she read the book.
She ain't read the book.
I did read the book.
I give you a little bit more insight on this
Oh,
one.
let
in a
her
little
finish though.
while.
Let her finish, y'all. We
After the show, I give you a little bit more insight on this one.
I read
She ain't read the book.
I did read the
Okay,
book.
but
You
what
ain't read the
Steve
book.
say?
But what he said was the girl, it was an example, and she didn't have some money and some needed groceries, and was like, well, should he buy the groceries? It's like, well, if he doesn't have the money for groceries, then it just say, well, I ain't got no money for groceries. I don't know how you gonna eat. Or, I don't have 200 for groceries, but I got some groceries over here, so you can come over and cook. So like she said, just because you may
Think
be
that's
broke,
the box.
to be
That's
like,
right.
Oh,
okay,
so
well, we
I can
can't-
invite you to
we
my
can't
house,
do nothing.
but I can't invite myself to your house.
We already passed that. We talking about
No,
for
we
grocery
said
money.
we saying
I'll pick you
that.
up a lunch, and when I
Right.
see you, I'll give you some lunch since you ain't got
Since
no
you ain't got no groceries,
It's the
but-
point of make it. You're giving an option instead of saying,
But-
I ain't got no
Yeah, it's like you making
So
an
I'ma
excuse
say,
because you
listen.
broke. You making an excuse like you don't have to try to make me happy.
Wait a
like
second.
no,
Wait a second, Raven.
because when you
I'm
want
gonna
it, when you
call
want
you.
If your
this,
effort is zero, you get zero.
right?
What about the nice dude? Because he's like, okay, I consider
Bring,
myself a nice guy.
bring,
Feel me?
Hello,
Yeah, pick up.
Instinct Radio.
bring.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Raven, I'm hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. I don't have any money.
And you know I'm gonna feed you.
That's not real life.
So I'm not me.
That
You
is
calling
not
me?
real
Are you calling,
life.
You're calling me?
Jack.
Wait, you're
That's
No,
calling
that's
me?
not real life.
Wait, no.
Are you
Thank
saying-
you.
broke
Wait,
ass.
are you
Right,
saying you're
exactly.
calling me? Or
You're
are
like-
wait,
Okay,
Dante,
well, what
are
you
you
about to do?
random person? Listen,
You about to go to your
can you
mama
be
house?
quiet? Listen.
You gotta go to your mama house or something.
Listen.
I know you ain't call me
Listen.
thinking I'm
See,
your
he
mama.
talk-
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Listen, are you as Dante calling it Raven, or are you as a dude
At
calling
me
Raven?
as a dude.
Oh,
calling Raven.
because you as Dante calling Raven, you know I'm gonna feed you.
I can call
But
1,000
you as
people
a-
gonna feed
right,
me.
but you as a dude, I'd be like, well, I cook. Like,
You're right.
I cook. What's
You know,
up?
Brand me a plate or something.
But I can't come to your
if
house.
If you a random nigga calling me, okay, nigga, what you been doing? Like,
I've been starving.
well,
Let me show you the pictures when I was
well,
when I
why
was
did you try to
healthy.
talk to me?
Let me show you some pictures when I was healthy.
Why did you try?
I've been starving.
And sometimes.
Well, why did you try to talk to me if you were hungry?
Never mind.
I'm gone. I gotta
The
go,
point you're
y'all.
trying to make, like you said, you're a good guy.
Yeah.
Okay. and-
Nice guy.
What I was saying is that it's a lot of times that I had, like, I had self-esteem issues when I was younger.
All right.
It used to be about my weight, different things like that. And it wasn't
No,
until I
you
got
ain't
older
hungry.
and did a lot more. And I was like, oh, I still can talk to different types of women or different types of women like me, different dudes, whatever the case may be. But in that time frame, I was dating a lot of women. And it was really just kind of coming to me because I was a nice guy. I wasn't trying to have sex. I wasn't trying to. Just trying to. But these other dudes. Or not even sleep with other guys, but they other guys. I ain't got money to be paying for all of this here, and you still just kind of playing the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's an investment for a dude to spend money on a woman. If he's truly interested.
If he truly is, so what is it called if he's not truly interested?
Right.
Dating.
Right, but you have to let her know.
Okay. And ain't nobody making them
Dating.
go around, correct? And so if you choose to date 10 people, then you need to have the money to do that.
Exactly.
This ain't Africa.
Exactly. So you better date one girl.
This ain't Africa.
I gotta let her have that one. I gotta.
Yeah, she.
Just like.
I ain't worried about no women right now. You just struck me one day. I was like, wow, this woman's beautiful. I want to date her.
Okay.
But you are used to playing the field. I may not have more money than the next guy, but I can treat you better. But
Have
you
you
don't know
said
that.
the conversation, or have you had this conversation? You can't assume that she may know that, because she could be putting you in the same box that.
Well, that's the thing. After you had that conversation, everything changes.
I'll add to the whole conversation of how dating is difficult.
Then you need to have that conversation and give her the
After you have that conversation, everything changes. Nobody, you don't look at him the same.
Date all these people, because a woman should be upfront to say, you know what, I want to go to prime.
I don't tell her. I feel like
prime, so
I ain't wasting my
I'm gonna keep
time.
dating other people, or this is what I was looking for, so we can make it work.
And let me just say this one thing. You can date people, like y'all were saying, girls want guys to just spend all this money when dating, but there are things that you can do in the city for free.
Like
and go out on a date.
Draw pictures.
My God, we went to Starbucks sometime and got a drink at Starbucks
There's
and
stuff
sat and
going
had a
on at the
conversation.
park.
Draw pictures.
Then we went out to
pick-
eat and
Pick
spend
flowers. Throw frisbees.
Listen, you can go.
Get out of
But
here.
look,
In the interim, after a couple of months,
y'all
I
can
paid
go
to go
walk
to the
Stone
movies.
Mountain.
He didn't ask.
You
I
can
did.
go out
Right.
to Chastain Park.
and you should.
And
About the fifth time.
I'll pay for a date.
About the third or fourth time.
If I will pay for a
hear
date.
everybody.
I definitely will. I am the girl that if me and you are dating or we're exclusive, you're my dude, and I see something at the mall that you like, I'ma buy it. Like that, I will do that.
Right.
But I'm not finna be buying you stuff and you dating 15 other girls. Like that's just not me.
Okay, what's wrong with going Dutch on everything when you
No, man, no.
I don't like
ain't
going
with that.
Dutch.
I ain't going Dutch.
I don't even like.
Either let me pay for it and just say
that
you
really-
pay for it. I don't even like going Dutch with my friends
Yeah,
like at the
exactly.
table. Like just bring one check. All that split the bill.
I hate
I
that.
don't
That's
like
some.
that.
Yeah.
I'm not you. I mean, some people probably do it. And it may work. It's
Two
whatever
checks.
works for two people.
I ain't never went Dutch.
Dante, you ain't say no 2 checks when you took that
Oh,
girl. And she had you take her to a
Whoa.
restaurant that you was like,
Whoa.
what?
Spent 200.
Whoa. How you know about that?
Spent Jordan money on that day.
But wait, that's a conversation that should be had prior
That
to.
might just be a-
Because if I get somewhere in order and you ask to take me out on a date and you like, well, you want to pay for your half.
Oh,
I'ma
hell
leave
no.
your ass sitting at
Oh,
the
yeah,
table.
that's-
But here's my,
That happened to a friend of mine.
That's one thing.
That's theft by receiving.
I don't ride with people on first dates. Like, I don't need you. I don't want you to come pick me up. I don't know you. I don't want to bend no corners with you. I'm going to drive and
But
I'll
that
meet
is
you there.
not most Atlanta
So
women.
I will leave you
That
there.
is that's not most Atlanta women. That
She not from
I'm not in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Honestly.
I'm not in Atlanta.
It's most Atlanta
Not
women.
from
No,
Atlanta.
that's most Atlanta women. The first time you was on a date.
Most Atlanta women don't have no car.
The ones I don't know who you been dating, bro.
No, I said most Atlanta women I dated.
Now, you lost me yourself.
You know, I can't remember last time I dated a woman without a car. We ain't on the same level, baby. You a plucker or something. A little.
I don't know. If I could
Hey.
count on
Hey, you need to get you a little plug or something. You ain't got me no fancy car. You better. She probably ain't got no license. She might be wanted, man.
That's
No.
not even just here.
Listen.
She might be wanted.
Okay.
I'm
Give
not
me-
for
give
the
me-
drive first. It's just a secure. It's a safety
Yeah, that's right.
thing.
Give me
whether I'm
these-
at home,
give me these
whether
last
I'm
3
here,
minutes,
wherever.
You better call me an Uber.
I gotta
If
pay
you
for
Yeah,
it.
but like she was
if I don't
saying.
want to drive, I don't like driving. I hate
I gotta
driving.
pay for Uber.
But we talking about like the first date or two.
Yeah,
Like she was
call
talking
me
about the
an
first
Uber.
date or two. Not every time, because I mean,
Because I've
if we
had
dating on the
people
regular,
say,
no, we
"When I
shouldn't
pick
have
you
2 cars
up,
every
I
time.
don't want
But the
If I
first
call
date
you
we
an
trying to
I
get to
Uber-
know
don't want
each
you to come
other.
to my house.
Right, because I don't want you to
Right.
come to my
But
house,
if I
don't
call
want
you an
to pick me
Uber,
up.
I need your address.
I can do it. Or
You
I
gotta
get
do
a
it.
next door neighbor or
No.
down the street.
Nah, that don't
Nah,
work.
ain't
That don't
gonna
work.
I need your address. Call you
Pull
Uber.
up on me.
But listen,
Or you can come to my house and we
Yeah, or I
and I
come to your
jump
house
in the car.
and yeah, I
In
do
my
that.
younger-
I'll
in
come
my
to that
younger
house.
days, I get in the car with somebody. I done bent 4 corners. I don't know what's going on.
you know what's happening?
So you wouldn't come to
That's
their
that
house
paranoid
and get in the
Midwest.
car? still, because I
I
don't
don't
like
want to go to their
driving.
house.
That's
Like,
that
I'm
paranoid
just meeting you,
Midwest
I don't
right
even
there.
want to come to your house. I
What
don't
you?
need to
They
go
gonna
with-
kidnap
Listen,
you and take you?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they may.
Yes, they are.
I'm big, so
Well,
she
you ain't
good.
gotta come in the house
You
though.
can't
She say I'm
carry-
big.
You can't carry me. You can't.
I'm big. Yeah, we gonna have to drag you to the, in the carpet.
Right.
Okay, give me the last 3 minutes, y'all. Somebody, since he asked what happened.
Wait, I got one more question. I was trying to get to the bottom of this courting. I know I done brought this up before, but I still ain't got my exact answer. Trying to figure it out. What's the difference between the dating and I think dating and the courtship is pretty much the same thing.
It's not.
Now,
It's
okay.
not.
So
No, it's not.
wait,
Obviously,
hold
it's
up.
subjective,
Let's not.
and it
No, it's
Let's
depends
not get to
on
where
who-
we just
No,
was.
it's not.
You know what I'm saying? And then Raven, you said that I was saying it to my mind is just dating, exclusiveness before all the marriage stuff and all that. But dating and exclusive. You said it's something between dating and being exclusive. What's in between dating
Because when
and
you're
being exclusive?
dating,
Sex.
You can be dating and have sex.
when you're dating,
No.
You're not-
when you're dating, you have to know
Raven
if you
just
want to
said
be
that.
exclusive. Like that knowing part
That's the
is the
courting.
middle, and that's the courting,
That's
right?
the courting
That's the
part.
courting.
That's
when
why
you're
courting and dating ain't the same.
right? When you're dating, say me and you go on a date, we're technically dating. I don't know if I even like you right now. Like I have to get to like you in order to be exclusive.
Check this. Raven went out without me last night. I was at home using my Fifi while Raven was out
Like
popping
you know-
bottles
like you
and
normally do.
sucking on
That was
hookah.
Yeah.
So, I'm at home masturbating. So that ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like, if I want to court her, I have to be right there with her. You know what I'm saying? That's me letting her know I'm that interested
I
to
did
where
not get
we there together.
I didn't get where that came
You
together.
have
I
to.
didn't-
You don't just go from
It's,
dating.
it's really no correlation between what I said. I just want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know how my night went.
Okay, so dating.
I just want to know how my night was last night.
That makes sense, I guess, too. So dating, like I just go on a date, I don't even really know you. I'm trying to see if I even know your breath might stink. So we dated one time. No, I'm just saying we went on a date, whatever. But courting is okay. We like each other.
And you
now
doing
let's
stuff
now
for
let's
her.
go.
No. Courting don't have to be we like each other.
You
Courting
like
is
one
I
like you.
enough
I'm
to
trying
show
to
you
get
this
you
much
right.
interest.
Right. I'm trying
That's
to
what
get you.
courting
I'm courting you, but
But
you
both
ain't
of y'all
courting.
could be courting to each other. Like it
But-
can go both ways.
Wait 1 second, and I would say that's good example.
He's supposed to, but
It's
it
a
can
book
go both.
called It's Just a Fucking Date.
We don't
and
read.
So I suggest people read. It's called
We don't
It's
read.
Just a Fucking Date is the name of the book, and in there he said they were dating, and he told her because he was dating other people, she was dating other people, they were dating. He let her know, I am just dating you. I like you, and I want to just date you. You don't have to stop dating whatever you doing, but I'm letting you know this where I am. And then she said soon thereafter, because that's what she was looking for, she followed suit. So that's what we're saying. Is everything's not gonna happen.
Shaniqua,
Everybody not gonna like
excuse
each
me.
other
Exactly.
50-50
Right.
right at the same
That's
time.
true.
Like shit don't happen
That's
at the
true.
same damn
That's
time.
true.
in a
Shaniqua,
relationship.
our listeners don't. We give our listeners
It's
all
just
the
a
information
fucking
they
date.
need.
I suggest maybe
Shaniqua,
But
You're back to Shaniqua now.
our
But that's
listeners,
true though. That's
our
definitely
listeners don't
true.
read.
You don't meet at the same time. Like I might start liking you way more than you started liking me at first, and then
that
you.
doesn't happen.
No, it
That doesn't happen.
But yeah,
But you get it.
that
But
makes sense.
What
so
I'm
do
saying
you like
is,
somebody now and you're not sure what she's doing?
Oh no, this is not for me. I'm good. I'm still in. No, I was just trying to get the understanding what the majority thinks. For
right? That's very good with escorting. He's not dating corners. Escorting.
I'm good. No, I was just trying to get the understanding. What you say about my sweater, man? Okay, so I'm just trying to go. Boom! Yeah. So
Get this man out of here.
So I just wanted to know the majority understanding. I mean, like when you throw the court shot, I mean, I look at it. It makes sense. I mean, it's a different level. I'm dating, and the reason why I was going there because she always say that, and I'd be like, this girl I was dating.
Marquis.
We was dating for a while. We weren't never exclusive, but we were dating. So if y'all saying there's something after dating,
Y'all were never exclusive.
For 12
Right.
years.
I said no. It might be too. No. I just said no.
You cannot
No.
date a person for 12
I'm just.
years.
Listen, it might be 2-3 years when you see each other.
Clearly,
I'm just
Jack is
talking
the
for that.
exception.
It might be 2-3 years when we see each other. And like once a year she'll come in town or whatever. So I'm just exaggerating on that.
Y'all were just
Yeah, we just kicking
year,
it.
y'all had
We
it.
day, we kicking it.
Right.
Okay.
And then the last 2 years she moved to Atlanta, so it's different.
Okay, I see what
So
time
then
it
you
is.
didn't date her once she finally got here?
No, we did.
Oh, y'all did.
Give me 3 minutes, y'all. Keno asked what happened to the blind date. Instinct Radio, they had a show. They actually had a hookup show to where I submitted a photo and this, that, and other to where we got hooked up. I didn't come to the actual meet and greet, but they called me like, Dante, where are you? We got somebody for you. No, you don't. Yes, we do. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. She comes to meet me where I am. Okay, that's check. You know, you come to meet me where I am.
Pull up on me. That's what's
we
up.
get, we talking or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Gas
Listen,
money.
I'm going out whether it's by myself or with the elephant. So you're invited, but regardless, I'm going to do something tonight. I come, blah, 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 yada, yada. Okay, I'm done doing what I'm doing. You still want to go? Yeah. Well, should I drive or do you want to come and get me? I said, well, if you want to be comfortable, you should drive. If you don't mind being uncomfortable for about 15 minutes, then I'll come get you.
Keep my dick in the car.
When you get in the car, my zipper gonna be down.
Right.
You said that on the first date?
No, of course not. But I'm just saying. That's what she might be thinking. Like, you don't know me. She don't know I'm a perv yet. You don't know me. So if you don't mind being uncomfortable,
if somebody tell me that, I'll be like, this
you
nigga
can
is
ride
weird,
with me.
Weirdo. This
Okay, I mean,
fuck?
I'm being straight up. Okay. Now, this is a situation where you guys have heard it. She's heard it. You wasn't there yet. But, okay, we get to a theater, and I order something. Do you want anything? No, I'm good. You don't know me. You don't know me like that. Do you want something? I'm good. Okay, we get in the theater. I open what I get. Here come a hand. Boom, boom, boom. Listen.
I just asked you.
I asked you. I didn't say nothing, but I held it in. I'm like, so stupid. I'm holding it in.
Strike
right? Okay, so
that
you
check for meeting up with you don't came down.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I ain't really gonna hold it against her because she don't know. She don't know. I give people the benefit of the doubt when it comes to ignorance because when you don't know, you don't know. Okay. So the next day it was a great movie. That's what made it even better. And we did get a chance to talk this and another. But like I told and like I said, this and another, I don't want to ask questions. I don't want to know nothing about you. Yeah. Let's just chill. Let's just hang out. Let's see. And I can see if I like you before I know anything about you.
Well, a movie is a perfect first date for you anyway. Then because a movie you can't really have too much conversation in a movie. Anyway.
Okay, right. Are you on social media? Do you have? Don't follow my Instagram because you're gonna judge me. You know what I'm saying? Per my Instagram.
Oh yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to know me like that. I want you to get to know me, the actual me, before you view my Instagram.
Before you get to know Dante.
Before you know Dante. Before you view my Instagram, know me. That way when you see my pitfalls,
you already like in love. You already like me.
I done already charmed you to the point to where I
know the real him. I know the real him.
He done tricked your ass. That's right.
Charmed.
This is the representative.
Tricked.
No, it's not the representative. The representative is what's on social media. That's entertainment. Okay. That's part of my job. That's part of my this and that.
This is what I do.
Because still, I've had an issue to where
I've
had an issue to where somebody didn't understand that it was just
But
entertainment.
then y'all weren't meant for each other. That's all. But if this is what I do, that's like if I was a backup dancer and I had to wear booty shorts. I'm not gonna tell you I work at the church. I wear booty shorts as a backup dancer because this is my job. But when I go out, I don't have the booty shorts on.
She ain't got none on, Jack. What you doing?
Wow.
Anyhow, so you know what I'm saying. Basically, me, I'm the type of person I don't like to share. I don't like to share, so I'd rather
get you your own.
Get you your own.
Well, you should have told her that. You should have been like, look, you ain't finna get that.
No, but you should have been like upset in the movie. You should have said.
I did not get upset in the movie.
You kept it in. He said he kept it in.
I was.
I know you was upset.
But I didn't get upset in the movie.
But you didn't tell
I said later on, listen, when you put your hand in my bag, I felt some kind of way. I'm just letting you know I don't share. I don't share.
Not a sharer.
I was the only child, but don't tell my sister that.
Look, this what you should have, because I will dig in somebody's food in a minute. And that's what I said.
I put my fork in somebody's plate.
I will dig in somebody's food.
Waiter,
So this is my thing though.
I don't play that.
Maybe you could
So
have
I
told her,
gotta
do you
order
want
another one, so
something?
your bill gonna be high as hell.
That's okay.
That's
So if you got
fine.
pasta and I got something else, I just want to taste
If
yours.
we like that, we like that. But the
Exactly.
first day,
Oh, no, not the first day. Well, I'll do it on the first day.
Exactly. I want to taste it.
use a clean
Yeah,
phone.
I'm saying I ain't gonna use yours.
test-
I use another.
If it's the
clean
first
one.
day, I
You
might
should
would
test
have
certain
asked
boundaries
you.
on the first
I
date.
might would have asked you, can I have some? And then you
See,
said
I ain't
no.
gonna ask. I'm just
no
gonna
ass.
get it.
Yeah.
I'm just
I'm
gonna
don't
You gotta
ask
clean
because
for
I
as long as
want
you ain't eating
some.
No, I'm gonna get a
ass.
clean fork, of course, it's
I
on
want
the
one.
first day.
But
But
that's what I'm
after
saying.
we
But
date,
listen,
I'm gonna get your
like, yo,
fork.
we
Right, we
chilling,
don't
we
kiss
cool.
it. Yeah.
We cool. We
But
just
you
got
should have
another-
just said that from the beginning. Like, do you want something? And then she say no. Like,
And then-
I don't share
and then I'd have
food.
looked
No,
like
you
an
shouldn't. He
asshole.
shouldn't have to
Share
say that.
food.
He shouldn't have to
look
say
like an
that.
asshole
I'm
if I
saying
said,
this
Why?
well,
because
listen, I don't like to
I do
share.
this all the time.
Exactly. Yes, he should say that. Be down to earth.
You
like
don't
if you
never
cool,
know.
be
Then
cool.
she'll be like, I told you I don't want nothing. Why you
Always
gonna say
taste
that?
better.
Right.
Other
So then
people
she'd have
food
thought about
always
that
taste
shit when
better
she
than
got
yours.
the
I don't
reach.
know that,
You
so
should
I
have
have
thought
to
about
Say
it.
that though.
Yeah, you should.
I don't share, so
She
I
don't
don't know what
know
other
him.
people's
That's the
food
twice.
tastes like.
That's the twice.
Whatever she wants.
Right. If I'm getting goobers, and you think you may want some,
I
let's
might.
get 2 boxes, and I'll eat those too. Yeah.
And you know what? Like I told him, he did get my thing. So now he say, are you going to eat all your French toast? Yep. Then he orders his own. Because I don't want you to have one of my 4. Because I want probably 5. And since they only giving me 4, you can't have one. So, but